TheSeahawksNest stream show. My name is Brandon Kane, and you know I appreciate you for tuning in on this lovely Sunday morning, right in the middle of the football season here, right in the thick of it, and the hunt of it, as our Seattle Seahawks are going to try to keep a hold of their tenuous grip over the NFC West. If they can continue to get a win today and keep just stacking dubs up, keep the momentum hopefully rolling, as they're going to go up against a very difficult Jets team that is, underperformed this year. Yeah, they certainly have gotten their share of losses, and ugly losses at that. But this is on the road. This is 10 a.m. This still remains a very talented Jets team you're going up against, and a very dangerous one at that. So this is going to be no easy peasy run through the park today in New York, but hopefully it'll be a great game, and our Hawks can continue to keep, just like I say, stacking up these kind of performances we've seen in recent weeks. And hopefully offense can maybe settle down just a little bit in this particular game from where they've also been in recent weeks. I thank you guys for watching today. Please do, as you guys come on into the house, if you could for me, please hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. It's good to see all the peeps already showing up on in here. Brody, Barbara, how you doing? Let's go. Young Guns, hello, hello, hello. Ran the cut. Go Hawks. Forum Tube, go Hawks. Alex Smith says Russ is 4-1 as the starter in Pittsburgh. The guy's a winner. Shame on you, Broncos. Well, he's getting it done out there. He went to the right spot too, but he's getting it done. No doubt on that. Mark Harpercorn, how you doing? It's good to see you. Ran the cut says he's got my got your lucky throwback Tyler jersey on for today. Let's go. Let's see if Tyler can have a little bit of a little Renaissance game. That'd be kind of cool. Sanchez says over under Geno throws 2 red zone interceptions. I got to take the under. Sanchez. But I don't say it confidently. BLM Ben, how you doing, man? So let's have a go. Trevor Thistle, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights, Flag Sabbath, hello. D-Zilla, what's up, man? It's good to see you. Let's go Hawks. Soul Deep Recordings, hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone's having a good morning. 12 man off grid Alaska says, I wonder how many 12 men in New York. I will say I was in New York when we went to the Super Bowl. I was in the town at that point. I was very impressed by how many. I mean, they've got a lot of Seattle Seahawks fans actually out in New York, and I think there's multiple Seattle Seahawks bars in New York, if you can believe that. So I'd reckon and guess that there's actually going to be pretty good turnout out there in the stadium, especially since considering 12th man off grid. You got the Jets having the disappointing season they are. I would think that the fans are probably not particularly galvanized to get themselves out and to go watch this Jets team, but who knows? You know, they're a faithful bunch. Dirty Deeds, I hope it's going to be a good day, man. Zill's the Sam Dog's at the game repping for us. Let's go, Sam Dog. You know, famous making it happen. Love to hear that. Sanchez, thank you for the $2 donation, brother. He says, if we can contain Brees, we'll have a real good chance. I think you're right about that. This is an offensive line that can open up some holes naturally with what they've done this year so far. Brees Hall, he's been decent for them this year as a running back. He definitely can also really challenge you out of the backfield as a pass catcher. Before the bye, they were really using him that way, Sanchez. And you kind of wonder if maybe teams are kind of drifting towards the coverage of the outside receivers, and then that sort of ends up leaving the running back opened, coming up out of the backfield, you know, on the flat and underneath. But yeah, that's probably a very big key to this game is you feel pretty good about keeping their passing attack contained, relatively speaking, but can they go down that line that many teams have gone this year, Sanchez, where they've been able to, you know, just run it down your throat almost at will at times in the games that have gone bad. We've had plenty of games, of course, that have gone right where teams weren't able to do that, and we were able to be very stifling in stopping the run. But that will be a big key to today's game. Also, I guess I was hearing with Brees and preparing for this game, Sanchez, that he had swelling, I guess, go up on that, I want to say surgically repaired knee that he's got over through the bye week. So I wonder too how healthy he is, or close to 100% he is coming into this game, because it was a little bit of a touch and go situation with him throughout the week, I think. But good point, man. I definitely think that's something that's going to weigh heavily on this. And you know the Jets are going to want to, they've watched the tape on us, and they're going to want to run if we can give them the opportunity to do so. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. It's good to see you in the house too, brother. Jordan says, Mark Sanchez trying to hype up the Jets. Well, you know, once a Jet, always a Jet. Rex Ryan is sitting somewhere with a tattoo of Mark Sanchez on his body in a Jets uniform, so Robert in the house. What's up, my brothers in the house? What's up, Bob? Good to see you, me. Robert Jimenez, hello. Hope you're doing well, bro. So we should be just about starting up here. Close off my tabs here. Close off all these tabs. Let's get the FB up. Doop. There we go. Got that flowing. Joe says if we hike the ball properly, we should be fine. I put it at 50-50. Let's have and go. Yes, please no high snaps today. Please, Olu. Josh Whitfield, how you doing? Horn fellas, Dizzy, what's up? Who's ready for some toxic ass Hawks Nest chat? Whenever something ain't perfect, it'll happen. It'll happen. All right, well, we're about to kick this off. It looks like the Jets are going to be kicking it to Seattle first things first. Let's see how this goes. Hans, hello. It's good to see you, bro. Andy Arnold, hello, hello. Space, what's up? William Masapaco. All right, so we got the opening kick. This will go back into the end zone, and it'll be down there. It's like Laviska Shenault's back out on the field for the Seahawks. It's a welcome sight. So Seattle will take over offensively. First thing. Sanchez, thank you for another $2 donation. Just watching the right guard closely in this game. Another great point on Sanchez's part. We've got Saatoa Lumea starting out at right guard for you. The rookie 6th-round pick will be starting at right guard today. It was announced. So the ever-shuffling offensive line continues to shuffle. 1st and 10 for Geno under center here to start things off. 3 wide receiver look. He's going to make a bit of an adjustment as he feels the safety creep up into the box. Hand off to Walker. Walker, initial penetration, able to hesitate for a second and get the penetration past him. We then have a fumble. Looks like the Seahawks were able to recover it. Laken Tomlinson there to pick it up. Nice little run. Went back a couple yards, I think, after the fumble. So it's about, I think, a 3-yard gain when it's all said and done there. Nice hesitation to just get the defender to flow right past Walker. Got up the field and somebody got their arm in there and ripped it out. Oh, they gave him 8 yards. Wow. Another handoff here to Walker. Again, penetration in the backfield. Yikes. That play is going to go for about a negative 3-yard play. Quinnen Williams absolutely blew that play up in the backfield. Yeah, Oluwatimi on Williams there, one-on-one. That's not going to work. And Quinnen Williams, definitely one of the better defensive tackles in this sport. He can be a game wrecker out there. 3rd down and 4 for the Seahawks. A little bit of a pressure look here from the Jets. They drop out of it. Just bring the 4. Geno slings it. Finds Tyler Lockett. 1st down, Tyler Lockett. Nice job. Just a quick little throw to Tyler, setting up in the zone coverage underneath. Found the opening space, and Geno hit him. I see you. I see you, kitty. I know. 1st and 10. 2 tight end look here for Geno again. Under center. Kind of a common component we've seen here. And he'll throw it to Noah Fant. Noah Fant can't reel it in. They're saying Noah Fant was bobbling the ball. Like a pretty easy catch there. Fant's got a little bit of tricky hands sometimes. Second down and 10. Some quick pressure there once again on that play. Geno dropping back to throw. DJ Reed makes a great play on the ball, knocks it away there from DK Metcalf. Very good coverage by DJ Reed. Man, I think maybe he should have caught that ball. Tight pass, but looked like I couldn't tell if it hit him in the hands or not, or if the player knocked it away. 3rd down and 10. Jets showing a blitz. They fall out of it. 4-man front here. Geno has time. Has to just end up throwing it away. He had all the time in the world there. Jets dropping 7 back in coverage, so squeezing those zones tight. You need 10 yards down the field to make it happen there. Yeah, Geno had a lot of time. Abraham Lucas controlling Hassan Reddick over there nicely. Dixon will come out, try to drive this one down the field. He sends a nice punt up into the air here. That'll drop him in about the 14-yard line, where the Jets will take over. And indeed, DJ Reed's still a very good player. Nice punt by Dixon to start us out there. That's where you'd like to not get into the 3rd and 10s if you can avoid that. That's a place that's been just so troublesome for Seattle when they've ended up in those down and distances. And, you get the drop by Farrell Brown. It's like there's 4 or 5 yards right there, which changes the context of the 2nd down. And Geno's trying to rip a 12-yard in-cutting route to DK on 2nd and 10. That's where you got to make those catches. Farrell's case, it's even a little 4 or 5 yards makes the difference for us ending up in that 3rd and 10. Monsoon, why do we let DJ Reed walk? It was just the Jets were willing to pay him more than we were willing to pay him. We were in the negotiations with it. We were wanting to try to bring him back in, but the Jets just threw him a little bit extra more money, and it's been a great signing by the Jets. He's been a top-notch corner there every single season since he's been there. Hold on one sec here, folks. If you can, please hit that like button. It is something that helps out this channel tremendously. Shows up on other people's searches, looking for hot content right now and play-by-play and whatnot. All right, 12:35 to go in the first quarter. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets will come on out now for their first possession. Aaron wearing the turtleneck. I don't know if I've ever seen that on a quarterback before. First and 10. Aaron in shotgun here to start things off. He's got a thick turtleneck right now. Hand off to Breece Hall inside. Gain of about 3 yards. That's Braylon Allen, 2 or 3 yards. So I kind of was suspecting this. We might get a little bit more of a heavier dose of Braylon Allen today. With Breece Hall, he might be out there and available to give a couple of snaps, but I'm reckoning to guess that knee injury might be a little more problematic based on what I was reading. No, he's back out there. They're going to two-man backfield. So, okay, he's good to go. Shotgun look. Hall and Allen in the backfield here. Seahawks showing a four-man front. They're looking to blitz off that front. No pressure. Aaron Rodgers looking deep here. And that ball will be ticked away. Boy, great play by Parikh Woolen down there, making the play on the ball, knocking that thing away at the last second. Garrett Wilson was down the field, and Woolen was running stride for stride with him. Nice play. Woolen's got his hands on his head like, man, I should have had that pick. I said this week Woolen's going to get an interception. It almost made me look real good on that play. 3rd down and 7. Rodgers, third straight play in shotgun here, 4 wide. Seahawks showing a blitz. They drop out of it. Rodgers scrambles away past the pressure. Ball will be knocked away in there. Josh Jobe with a good play there on the receiver. He's looking for offensive PI. Or no, Witherspoon. Sorry, Witherspoon. If I get my numbers right here. The white throws me off there in the sun. But Witherspoon made a nice play there. He was tight in coverage on Devontae Adams. A nice job by the defense. Fourth and 7. Morstead out for the Jets. He's kind of middle of the road as a punter here in the league. D. Williams back. He's got some space to work with. Come on, D. Come on, D. Ugh, boy. Looked like you had a little bit more room to work with there. But all right. Nice job, defense. That away. That away. Sanchez, thank you for another $5 donation. I appreciate you for that, Sanchez. Frustrating. Take the check down, even if it's not a first. It's better than playing hero ball or leaving a down on the board. Definitely got to take what's there, man. Offense has got to not get greedy today, and that's been something that's been a kind of a common part of what we've seen from the offenses recently here, is that there's a little bit of a predilection towards wanting to try to get the ball pushed down the field and get a little bit, down there where sometimes you have the pass pro to hold up on that. Sometimes you just need to take some of the short throws and just kind of manufacture the suckers, I like to say it. And it'd be nice to just do it traditionally wise, but you got to get creative when things are a little bit in rough shape on that line, with that. So also got a little bit, pass happy into that drive. It tends to happen. You start out with a couple of runs. I know you got the penetration on the Walker, but the first carry was a good 8-yard run. So you got to stay with the run today too. Got to keep, using and leaning on that and keeping this Jets team honest with it. It's going to be a big key today, Sanchez, on that part of it. Just to me, watching for that as well is how greedy are we getting down the field? How much are we trying to look for those deep routes down the field where we've got Geno's head looking down the field and 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5. It's like, let's just try to work it up the field a little bit. It is a spread offense. It is supposed to be that way by design and inherently at its base, so to speak, Sanchez. We'll see though, man. Thank you. Appreciate the support. It's a little frustrating to watch. I don't think we've had one score on our first offensive possession this year so far as a touchdown goes. So we're pretty rough. Usually those are supposed to be the scripted plays, of course, that you have down to the nth degree coming into the game. Duquan Quack, thank you for the $5 donation. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving, but it's time to relax and watch some Seahawks. I hope everyone did as well. Happy, great Thanksgiving. I had a wonderful one. It was just so cool to be around the family this time of year, and I hope everyone else was able to experience the same out there. But a great Thanksgiving. Got some good Seahawks football on today. Looks like it's a beautiful day out there in New York, sunny in the winter. Maybe a little crispy, but sunny nonetheless. Let's go. Let's go, Duquan. All right, ball on the 39-yard line for the Seattle Seahawks here, 1st and 10. Geno back up under center here. 2 tight end look. Walker with the carry. A lot of dancing, not a lot of room to be had there for Walker. And that's a light box there from Seahawks standpoint. You've got the 2 safety high look, drawing back, and you've got kind of the numbers up there in the box to be able to at least get a couple of yards on a run play like that. They get one. Especially with the 2 tight end look. You got a light box with 2 tight ends down there to help you out on the blocking. 2nd down and 9. 2 tight ends once again here. 3 tight end look here. Play action pass. Geno is going to try to get this out into the flat to Barner. Barner clipped down with only about a gain of maybe 2 yards on the play. Bring up 3rd and long. Seahawks had that on play action. Reddick just got right into the backfield there. Third down and 7. Blitz look here from the Jets. Drop out of it as they have so far this game. Geno lets it go into Kenneth. I think that's Kenneth Walker. He catches it. He's brought right down to the ground there. So 4th down. Oh, it's Tyler Lockett, sorry. Walker. All right, 3 and out for the Hawks here. Oh, boy. And go back in the end zone, so this will be taken back out the 20-yard line. JDR243, thank you for the $5 donation. Duck, relax, and Seahawks should never be put in the same sentence. No, I suppose not. No, I suppose not. There's no such thing as calm Seahawks, non-drama. Those type of terms are not applicable, JDR, on game day. Not with our Seattle Seahawks team. We're not getting off that easy. Thank you for the donation. No duck in Seahawks. No duck in Seahawks. Randall McDaniel, thank you for the $5 donation. Says, let's effing go, big dog. Stay on schedule. Avoid the negative. Okay to play small ball on offense. Bring the heat on D. Well, thank you for that $5, Randall. And they're looking like they're at least a little willingness in the first couple drives to take some stuff that's a little bit shorter. Been a little rough to the first 2 drives, but they're feeling it out. They're just probing. They're probing so what they can learn what'll work later. And it'll be interesting to see if they do bring the heat on defense, if they're going to try to dial up the blitzes on Rodgers, where that has been a way that teams have gone at Rodgers this year, and testing to see if he can move around in the pocket anymore and how well he does move around in the pocket. We haven't on the first drive with the Jets there, but I would imagine if especially get him in that 3rd and long situation, again, that's going to be something that they go to quite a bit to test it in the same way. Let's make sure this guy around 40 years old can still move around back in that pocket. Can avoid the pressure. Viler, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you for doing that, Viler. Welcome aboard the Hawks Nest. Folks, do please sub and like if you can for me. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers this year. We're getting closer and closer to that mark, and you can help us get there today by hitting that like button, by subbing on up. And I'd appreciate it. Randall, thank you for the donation. JDR, Duquan, Sanchez. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Garth Knight with a $5 donation. Is it me, or does Mark Sanchez call every Hawks game? By the way, I like his call. I like Sanchez too. I obviously can't hear it when I'm doing the stream like this. I got to turn the volume off. But I thought Mark, when I've listened to him in the past, does a very good job. He's very well prepared. He does the homework coming into his game. He doesn't seem to have a homerism to him to one team or the other, like you feel him favoring one or the other. And he tends to have very good insight, Garth, in what he's seen on the field. So, yeah, it does seem like Mark tends to get most of our games one way or the other. That does seem to be true. All right, 1st and 10. First time here for Rodgers under center. Pitch play out wide here to Breece Hall. Hall tries to get to the edge and, maybe gets about 4 or 5 yards. Garth Knight with another $5 donation. Is Noah Fant buried in the Meadowlands with Jimmy Hoffa? They had him out there for a moment. I don't know if they're just working him back in slow there, Garth, as it does look like Farrell Brown and Barner are your de facto 2 starters. They went to a 3 tight end set with Fant out there. I think that's where they were trying off that play action to maybe work him down the field a little bit. But very quiet year from Noah this year, Garth. Yeah, the injuries have been a part, but quiet in general too. 2nd and 5, back to shotgun here for Aaron Rodgers and the boys. Another pitch play out to the left side now. Seahawks have this one corralled a little bit better. Ernest Jones there to make the play along with Boye Mafe. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and short. They're fitting him for his concrete shoes, Garth. He's got some concrete shoes. They're fitting him for him. So he sinks good. Out there in that Atlantic Ocean. Shotgun look. Rodgers checks the play at the line of scrimmage. Did he just go to a run here? Nope. Drop back to throw. He's going to go back up over the top again, and he's going to hit Davante Adams on a nice little 9 route. They've been throwing that kind of play for years and years and years, those two. And he's got a nice completion down the field. Josh Jobin coverage out there on Davante Adams. It's a tough draw. They got Job there in press coverage. Davante Adams is very good about beating press. He's got some pretty sick releases off the line of scrimmage. Dropping back on 1st and 10, little throw out to the flat, and Braylon Allen. Braylon will take it and get driven backwards here after a gain of about 4 or 5. 7:20 to go here. Jets work their way over to the Seahawks side of the field after that big play by Davante Adams. Second and 4. They'll give him 6. Aaron dropping back to throw again. He's going to throw it back out into the flat here to Allen. Nicely set up by the Jets there. 1st down. So Jets are initially here, it seems like going a little bit of run. Rodgers taking some shots over the top, then throws to the flat on the backs. It's kind of the three-prong attack point for the Jets here to start things off. Boy, Rashawn Jenkins got caught up in no man's land there. He neither blitzed nor did he pick up the back out of the backfield. I don't know if he just kind of had 2 thoughts going on at once there, but not a good play there by Rashawn opening up that flat play. 1st and 10. Jets on the 32-yard line. Hand up in the middle. And he'll gain 2. Young Guns, thank you for the $2 donation. Says, can we get a victory pet for our mascot, Pumpkin? Pumpkin? Absolutely. She loves the lovies. Yeah, we gonna get a win today? Can we get the win today? I think you need to be more in the shot. Yeah, I think you do. They need to see more of you. You are the mascot. You're the main attraction here. 2nd down and 8. 5:38 to go in the 1st quarter. Heavy look here from the Jets. Play action pass. They're going to go out wide here. And can't quite complete the ball there to Ruckert. We do have a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. An eligible man downfield for the Jets. Seahawks will decline that, and that will bring up 3rd down and 8. Understandable there, where you don't want to give him an extra down on 2nd and 8. Just go to 3rd. See if they dial up a little bit of pressure here on Rodgers on this play. And it doesn't look like it. 4-man look for the Seahawks here. Rodgers in shotgun. Looks like we got a false start here on Wilson. That'll take him 5 yards back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jets are actually a pretty low penalized team. Or high penalized team, I guess. 30th? I don't know how to read that stat. They just flashed. 3rd and 13. Rodgers again back in shotgun here. Seahawks showing a little bit of a pressure look here with 3 down linemen, but some guys standing in the gaps. These guys drop out around. And down goes Rodgers. Oh, no. We got a flag, though. Are they saying we got his helmet? Ah, damn. They're saying he got the helmet? Yeah, looks like he did. Yeah, looks like you got the side of the helmet there. Looks like a good call. Damn. Oh, damn it. So a first down, big play. Ugh, yeah, big play, 1st and 10. Byron Murphy with the tackle here after a 3-4 yard gain. Jets with a long drive here. Second down and 6. Hand off. Ooh, it's a little reverse here. They're going to go to Malachi Corley, I think, here on the other side. Malachi with some room to work with, down to the 9 yard line. First and goal. A little misdirection there from the Jets. Rodgers trying to get out in front and block there. First and goal. Very long drive here for the Jets. Play action pass. Rodgers looking, scrambling. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy hell. Seahawks were unable to corral Aaron Rodgers. He got away through 3 Seahawks defenders there, just dancing around them. Couldn't bring him down in the pocket. Derek Hall had a chance. Ernest Jones had a chance. Byron Murphy had a chance. Second down and goal. 10-play, 72-yard drive, almost consuming up 6 minutes of the clock here in the first quarter. They're going to go with a little fade ball here. Easy peasy completion to Josh Jobe. Touchdown, Devontae Adams. So 2 plays on this drive. You essentially hit him with a fade and a fade 9 route with Devontae Adams. You've got Jobe in press coverage on the outside out there. He's held up well this year, but that's a tough pull for him. 1 sec, folks. I'll be right back. Oh boy. Sanchez, thank you for the $5 donation. Appreciate you for all your support today. He says, watching Tyrell Dotson, T-Dot, missing tackles for the Finns made me feel even better about the release. Yeah, I know the moment you're talking about. There was a brutal missed tackle on Thanksgiving there for Dotson out in space, where he just completely whiffed on a guy out in space. And yeah, that's a little bit of... Oh, we got the blocked extra point. Sorry, as I stepped away, we had a block extra point. So good news there. That's good news. Yeah, I think that they made the right call there. That's been pretty succinctly proven at this point, Sanchez, that, as odd as it was releasing those linebackers, that, that this has been that was a necessity. And Dotson can play in this league. He's not done or anything like that, but just that the deficiencies within his game are stuff that you just couldn't get over the top of. It was what it was at that point. You had to roll down that way with it, and wish him the best of luck, but the team made the right choice. That's for sure there, Sanchez. And yeah, I saw that as well. I was like, yep, that's why we let him go. Megan Roger, hello, my lady down under, dropping a $20 donation on the chat. Says, just woke up. What have I missed? Are we still on track for a birthday win? Well, offense is out 2 possessions here, Megan, and they've gotten a whole lot of nothing done. They've looked just as much out of sorts as they've looked the past kind of couple weeks for the most part. Defense held up on the first possession really well. That second possession was a long drive that just worked their way up the field and attacked Josh Jobe in coverage there for the touchdown at the end. With Adams, but this might be the one game where you'd maybe want to kick Witherspoon to the outside or put him over there on Devontae, rather than allowing the Jets to isolate Jobe and be able to essentially kind of throw away from Woolen and Witherspoon on the game a little bit. But teams chosen to go with Jobe on that outside because that's how they've been rolling. And it looks like Big Cat got his hand on that block kick, by the way. So nice job by Big Cat there. But Megan, it's been just about that through the first quarter here so far. So hopefully the offense can start to find some footing. It's getting frustrating looking at this offense for the last couple of weeks, just with all the talent that they have seemingly being out of sorts and in a bit of disarray. They don't have, again, as we get into the depths of the season, they just don't have any real feel for an identity yet. All right, Williams is going to take this up. Williams will get this up to the 30. D. Williams fumbles the football. D. Williams fumbles the ball back to the Jets. Fucking D. Williams, dude. D. Williams. His coaching staff loves them. D. Williams. He's the best player ever for them, I guess. The best returner ever. Like I've said from week 1, cut the effing man. Like even there, he jumps in front of Laviska Shenault to go get the kick return. Like, that's why we're paying Laviska Shenault for the kick returns, not you, jackass. God, I am not a guy to question brain power of guys, but this guy's like ability to process on the field is horrible. All right, yeah, go sue them. Why don't you just let Laviska Shenault, the guy we're paying $1 million to kick return, who we refuse to enter this team's so frustrating. Week 1, since week 1, I've been talking about this dumbass D. Williams guy from week 1. The team has got like this love affair with the guy. He sucks crap. Goodness. Let Laviska return the ball. That's why he's being there. Like, Laviska was trying to return it, and D. Williams basically like pushed him out of the way so that he could return that ball. Like, okay. Stupid ass. God, is he dumb. Every effing week with D. Williams, I got to go on this roller coaster with him. Another special teams blunder from D. 2nd and 10. Aaron under center. 3 wide receiver look. Handoff to Breece Hall. Hall with a huge hole and 15-yard gain for a first down. Jets fumble, but they recovered it. 2:41 to go. Jets driving down, knocking on the door of another touchdown here. First down catch to Devontae Adams down to the 4-yard line. First and 10 for Aaron Rodgers and shotgun, 3 wide. Pitch play inside, which will go for a touchdown. Jets will go up by 2 scores. Good job, D. Great job, man. You 7 fumbles. What is 4 or 5 fumbles this year? I can't even keep track of how many times you've turned the ball over and your little few fair points. Please do again on this next kickoff. If you can jump in front of the guy we're paying $1 million of guaranteed money to specifically be a kick returner, if you can jump in front of him as a garbage ass returner again, if you could do that for me, please, and then try to fumble it again. Like, if you're going to be bad, then just go be miserable as it is as a player. Trash ass player. From week 1. Like, what in God's name are you guys seeing from this guy? What are you seeing from him that he can be a turnover machine as a returner that barely touches the ball? Two-point conversion attempt here for the New York Jets. It's good, 14-0. Like that, at a game like this where turnovers is worth more than gold, and you have a play like that, if he is not released after this game, if they're not done with him after this game, I'm going to start to really wonder about this coaching staff's ability, because like this guy's cooked us up in so many games this year. It's going to be a day, I can tell. Garth, thank you for the $5 donation. Has the other cat made her way into prime time via the cat tree on your right? She is on the bottom of it right now. So she's still, Garth hasn't climbed her way up to the top yet. She's still on the bottom side of it, but it's a process, man. You know, we're slowly getting her up the tree bit by bit if we can. But yeah, she's here. She's just not in frame per se. Not in frame per se there, Garth. Thank you for the $5, though. Appreciate you. Ski Nation, thank you for the $2 donation. Says, crazy how Job can't turn his head for a pick. They're attacking him. I'm sure they saw it with film on him, especially with the 2 throws they did on that one drive where they're like, hey, this is where we want to attack this guy. And he wasn't able to get his head around either of those 2 throws. Devontae's a tough guard, man. He is, especially coming off the press coverage. That's a tough pull for Job. That really is. But they're picking on him so far. You know, they're going after him. Jeffrey Thistle, thank you for the $2 donation. He says, I knew it. This had trap game written all over it. It's looking like it's going sideways here to start. Let's see if the offense can do anything on this. Young Guns, thank you for the $2 donation. This is Connor Williams, D. Williams. Both need gone. All the Williams. I don't want any more Williams on this team for now. I'm done with Williams for at least another 2 years. And then we'll go back to the Williams tree at that point. But no more Williams for this season. And yeah, I sincerely do. I'm not angry or much. Why is he on the team? He's a crappy returner, both as a kick returner and a punt returner. He's got poor decision making. He's unconfident in catching punts. I can't track the ball in the air well to be able to react to the punt in the air. Why is he on the roster? I've asked it since week 1, and every week I got to watch the guy mess something up. And there especially where it's like, get out of Laviska's way. He's 10 times the returner you are. Get the F out of the way. Why are you catching it? And why hasn't the coaching staff said every kick return goes to Laviska Shenault? Like Jay Harbaugh hasn't gone into him and said, hey, every kick return goes to the guy we're paying $1 million to just kick return. Is that... Oh my God, we almost had another fumble. Oh my God. Game might be the death of me today. This one might be the one today. Shotgun look for Geno Smith. Back in shotgun. Drops back to throw. He's looking. Nowhere to go. Geno breaks the pocket here. Just run that now, Geno. He's going to run it and go get himself 3 or 4 yards. Richard Stewartson, thank you for the $5 donation, Richard. It's good to see you, man. And appreciate always the support on the channel. Nothing written in your donation, just the dono. Thank you for that. MJ Seahawk, thank you for the $5 donation. Get it together, Hawks. This is garbage play. We have a flag on the play after the play here. Holding on the defense. So in the secondary, that's an auto first down for the defense. DJ Reed getting hit on that play. Let's get it together, MJ. Let's get it together. Very garbage play so far. Not looking unprepared. This is looking a little bit like 10 a.m. game, but just to a degree here to me. It's kind of that typical 10 a.m. game where everybody's a little bit in the sleepwalkville, just a bit. Come on. Geno back under center, 1st and 10. He's sensing a little bit of pressure from the safety position coming up. 3 wide receiver look, play action pass. Geno is going to throw this up over the top. Jackson Smith and Jigba with the catch. First down, Seahawks. Jonathan Salazar, thank you for the $2 donation. Says, ha, 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 ha. We're playing the Giants again. Yeah, this feels a little bit like the Giants game, doesn't it? It just starts going off the rails almost from the rip, and you're like, God, this can't be this bad today. Great throw by Geno there. You loop that thing right in over the top. Hand off to Walker. Walker, nowhere to go. Just nowhere to go. He gets 2 yards. Kind of a brilliant run just to get 2 yards. Again, penetration in the backfield. Let's see if the Seahawks try to get off another play here before the end of the first quarter. Second down and 9. Yeah, can't get the playoff. Megan, thank you for another $2 donation. Says, don't want to say I told you so. I called the trap game. Could be. We'll see on this today with it. We shall see. Thank you for the donations, folks. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. First quarter wind up. Hawks down 14-0 here. I'll be right back. One sec. Oh. Primo, thank you for the $2 donation. He says, I'm tired of this mediocre team. Definitely would be nice to start seeing some consistency click in a little bit here. Yeah, the 2 steps forward, 2 steps back thing a little bit. But let's see if they can maybe turn this around here today. Long way left to go in this game. 2nd and 9 here for Geno. Seahawks going to a 3 wide here. Pitch play out wide for Kenneth Walker. Walker, penetration in the backfield. You heard that before? Yes, sir. 3rd down and long again for the Seahawks. So trying to run 2 plays here. See if you can get yourself into a 3rd and short. And just unable to do it. Shotgun running is just, Jesus, dude. You got 2 players running into each other in the backfield as far as linemen go. It's not a good look here today so far, folks. This thing's very disjointed and just doesn't seem like the team's kind of ready to play here. I just fumbles and linemen running into each other mid-play. Stuff's a bit out of sorts here. 3rd down and 9. Geno dropping back to throw. He's got all the time in the world. He's going to throw it. Finally finds Jackson Smith. 1st down to Jackson Smith to the 29-yard line. Nice job by Jackson. Good job by Geno on the throw. He did have a lot of time in the pocket there. So good job in pass protection. Seattle. Just unable to sit down in the hole there. 1st and 10. Jets trying to bring Quinn Williams off the edge there against Charles Cross. Cross held up well on Williams there. 29-yard line, Jets territory now. 1st and 10. Walker, a little bit of space to work with here. There's a nice run. Way to stay with it, Grubby. 7 or 8 yards. That's what you want to see is don't bail out of that run game there. 2nd down and 7. Walker, 6 carries, 14 yards here to start things off. Seahawks coming up a little sugar huddle here. Sugar. Geno and shotgun. Handoff back into Walker here again. Walker bouncing his way around, trying to get to the 1st down. He's very close to it. Probably about a half yard away here, so that'll bring up 3rd down and a half yard. Duquan Quack, thank you for the $2 donation. He says, growing pains are real. They are real. It is true. They hurt. They're not fun. But you're bigger after it's all said and done, right, Duquan? You're larger in size when it's all said and done. And that's what we're trying to get to. 3rd down and inches. Just jump through the hole, Geno. Jump through the hole. Jump through that hole. There's a little hole right there, Geno. There's a little hole right there, Geno. Oh, there we go. Charbonnet takes in a little fullback dive for a nice little 5-6 yard run there for 1st down. Looked like they had a nice little hole in the gap there where Geno could have jumped through for the half yard. I've seen him do that before. But the fullback dive works as well. 1st down. Let's go. Nice job conducted here by Geno and the crew. Just what this team needed, man. This thing was getting close to slip sliding away in a bad way here quick. Really would like to come away with the touchdown if you can. Geno and shotgun. Empty look here. 1st and 10. Walker with a little pitch play here. Not much to be done there. Lucas getting into it down there. That's the deal. Geno talking to the official. I do like Grubb going and staying with the run here, even if it ain't really working, but just stay with it and hammer it, man. Nice job by Grubby here with that. Keep the Jets team honest here. 2nd down and 9. Geno back under center, trips to the far side of the field. Bobo going in motion prior to the snap. Play action pass. Geno looking out. He's got a man. Very nice play there. Barner, touchdown, Seahawks. A.J. Barner, well-designed play, catching him out in the flat where he was wide open. And it looked like some of the route combinations just opened that play up for Barner underneath because he almost was able to run in untouched after he caught the ball in the flat. Starts out as just kind of a blocker there and then leaks out. And the Jets were slow to recognize it. DK with a nice little pin block there after the catch, keeping him sealed. And Barner able to run it in. So Seahawks offense answers in a major way here. Myers out with the extra point. He's able to just sneak it through the upright. Bad snap. Able to be corralled there by Dixon, and he's able to get it up into the uprights there for a extra point. So Hawks offense, props to them. That was not an easy drive, and Geno had to make some pretty high-level throws on that drive to make that thing go. Or at least high-level read throws, I'd say. And Grubby, nice play called by Grubby there on that drive. Really love the balance from him. You've got to maintain that running game. You can't bail away from it. And we've had times this year we've seen with our offense where run game's not working. Okay, let's just bail it. Let's just go pass happy here. And that's where you can, I think, really get yourself into troubled waters as an offense when you go away in that way, because then the defenses can really get locked into just the passing attack and rushing the passer, and Geno's under an onslaught then. This is going to be a way to keep this thing, I think, a little bit, evened up for your offense and open up more stuff in the passing game if they can keep the balance, so to speak. Garth Knight, thank you for another $5 donation. Says, wow, Megan called the game already for the Jets. Remember this when the Hawks win. I will remember it. Thank you, Garth. Appreciate the $5 donation. There's a few people that were saying this is maybe a trap game, Garth. I don't know if I was buying into it, but I mean, there was definitely a lot of folks saying, hey, this has got the makings of a trap, Rowan G, thank you for the $5 donation. Says, I'm taking a hit from the bong every time some BS happens in this game. I may be seeing things that aren't there by 3:30 Eastern time. They've got you full bowl. They are four bowls deep right now. 5 bowls deep right now, Rowan. Are we about a quarter through? Don't tell me we're a quarter through. Yeah, your eyes might be as red as the, you might just pure red by the end of this game, Rowan. At this point, you'll be looking out little tiny slits from your eyes, and always these little red slits between the slits is just red. Hey, you got to get yourself to the game somehow or another, man. I can't blame you. Got to get through it somehow or another. Thank you for the donation, though, Rowan. Mitch is asleep. Has subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Mitch, for doing that. I really appreciate that. Folks, please do hit that like button. Sub on up if you get a chance, like Mitch is asleep has done. Helps out this channel. Trying to get to 20,000 subscribers this year. We are rolling. We passed 18,000 this last week, so we're cooking, and I'd like to keep this thing going. I'd like to keep it going. Drew B, thank you for the $5 donation. Says, this team is unable to take any modicum of success and not completely burn its equity. You have to play every Sunday. Well said. Well said. There is no, oh, geez. Uh-oh. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Well, there's a kick return touchdown. Special teams. Okay. Well, Drew, that was very good timing on your donation, as we have a kick return touchdown for the New York Jets. Why didn't we just kick that through the back of the end zone? I don't understand why you don't just kick through the back of the end zone every time. Considering how bad the special teams unit's been this year, is anybody going to be against just telling Jason Myers for the rest of the season to kick it through the back of the end zone? And boy, what a downgrade Jay Harbaugh's been. Larry Izzo was an awesome special teams coach. And every week, I'm not saying it's a Nepo hire here, but Starts to look more and more like a Nepo hire with this guy, with how he's running the special teams unit, because this has been trash. It's been a brutal special teams unit this year. And again, it's tough because you have the standard of the last couple of years has been really good. I mean, that's been the most consistent parts of our team, is you can count on the special teams unit. Boy, big fail. Big fail, big fail. But Drew B, thank you for the $5 donation, and also well-timed on your part on the donation. Sanchez, thank you for the $5 donation. Says the right guard looking serviceable so far. Left guard, though, that guy isn't an NFL player. Holy crap. Yeah, Laken Tomlinson's a bad left guard. And a move that you saw on the surface of when the Seahawks signed to this offseason, you go, man, how's that going to work? The guy's old. He hasn't performed well in recent years. He's not a fit for the scheme. All right, another fumble by the kick return unit. Boy, they are... Holy shit. Holy shit. Laviska Shenault just fumbled it to the Jets kicker. So... First and 10 for the Jets. Throw out to the flat, completed. 4 yards. Ten minutes to go in the second quarter, 21-7. Jets driving down at the 35-yard line, 3 wide receiver look. Rodgers, the handoff up the middle for 3 yards. Sanchez, Laken Tomlinson's trash. He's holding on for dear life out there. He will for the rest of the year. Hopefully, John, by this season, finally comes to a realization of the fact that they need to do something about the offensive line. 3rd and 3. Rodgers dropping back to throw. Easy completion there to Devontae Adams. Devontae still on his feet, down to the 11-yard line. Henry Mars, thank you for the $2 donation. Says, praise Grub. Grub with a good drive, last drive. Definitely the good drive. Well done on his part. Randall, thank you for a $2 donation. We talked about K9 from the slot. We did, man. Maybe some more fly sweeps out of there. I like using him in that way. Get creative, Find some touches there with him from a variety of different areas. First down and 10. Rodgers and company knocking on the door of another touchdown. Flip play out wide to Braylon Allen. Braylon tackled after a 2-yard gain. Richard Sewardson, thank you for the $5 donation. Says, this might be the turnaround before the fourth quarter. I love your guys' optimism. I'm behind on the donation. Sorry, we've had so many turnovers and return touchdowns and just the donations I've had over the last 3 minutes on the swing of this game. So hopefully they can, man. Boy, whew. Rough right now, Richard, after the turn of events here of just the last 5 minutes, man. Rough. Keon Lund, thank you for the $2 donation. Do we fire our special teams coach? Good Lord. I don't know that you can do it mid-year, but I don't know how you retain Jay Harbaugh after this season. Every week, his special teams unit seemingly has something that they're doing in another wide open play. Boy, Rodgers missed the throw to Wilson. Again, Josh Jobe getting attacked on the fade route. He completely got burned on the play, and Wilson was open in the back of the end zone, and Rodgers just could not fit it in there. Boy, Jobe in press right now is not running well, and they got caught on a switch release. Yeah, Hawks just not ready today. They just, as a team, they're not on the details. They're not in sync. Just things are completely out of sorts right now. You can feel from the field. Fumbled kick returns and blockers running into each other and just blown assignments. It's sloppy today. 3rd down and 8. Rodgers dropping back to throw. That ball's intercepted by Leonard Williams. Leonard Williams up the football field. The big cat's running. The big cat's running down the field, and he might score. The big cat's going down the field on the pick 6. No flags. He's going to get in. Touchdown, Seahawks. My God, what a football game. The ball gets tipped up into the air. The big cat pounces on it. And he wanted that touchdown all the way. Showing off the nimbleness to get up the field. That's a 90-yard return for a defensive tackle right there. Devin Witherspoon with the tip up into the air, and then the big cat. He wanted it all the way. Great hustle by the Hawks up the field. Witherspoon back up the field, laying blocks. Ernest Jones laying blocks. Touchdown. Myers out for the extra point. Snap. Ball's going to be blocked. This is a wild-ass game. Ball gets blocked. The special teams is doing everything they can to lose this football game for us. Holy hell, the special teams unit. But an amazing play by Big Cat. That's a 320-pound man going 80 yards up the football field there. Giving your Seahawks some hope here in this game. I mean, that's a huge play in this game as this thing was slipping and sliding off the rails quick for a touchdown to go the other way there. Wow. I don't know what I'm seeing in this football game. I do not. Josie Morrison, thank you, Josie, for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. Welcome aboard. MJ Seahawks says, "Are you kidding me?" I don't have an explanation for it, man. I'm sitting here just like, what's going on? What the hell's happening here? This is a wild one. Barry Toro with a $20 donation. Barry, it's good to see you in the house, brother. Thank you for the $20 donation. You guys are unbelievable as always. You just unbelievable in your support. Thank you for that. I'm out here in my emotions. You guys are still dropping donos. I'm out here all pissy and angry. You guys are still dropping donos. I thank you for that. You guys are amazing. Amazing on that side of it, Barry. This is... I don't know what to make of it, man. I don't know. Bruh is right, though. Bruh is right. Like, holy hell. What's going on here? Hand grenade to thank you for a $2 donation. Says B, you might want to turn the game off early today. I'm not this one. This wild ass game. I've got to watch it just for how crazy this thing is. Holy hell, you talk about some swings. I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know what's going on. We're within a touchdown in this game. It feels like we're 4 scores down, but yet we're there. We're just going to enjoy the ride as I can here today. Just hold on for dear life, hand grenade. That's what we got to do. DJW, thank you for answering the call and subscribing on up. I appreciate you for doing that, DJW. Welcome aboard the Hawks Nest. Thank you for helping us get closer to that 20,000 mark. Chris, thank you for the $5 donation. It says, I can't remember a worse special team showing in my entire life from any other team in the NFL. It's going to get kind of rough on this one, Chris. You've got a fumble. You've got another fumble. You've got a missed extra point. You almost had a missed extra point on the prior time because Dixon barely got the other snap down. Yeah, I can't remember it being this bad. We haven't gotten through 2 quarters of play yet. There's still a whole half of a game for the special teams unit to further this. So I think you're probably right. I don't know that it's an overstatement. How about the big cat coming back to New York? How about the big cat coming back to New York here? 21-13 Jets. They're going to bring back the return and almost another big time return by the Jets, and then the return of the Jets. Holy hell! God, he got up to like the 40-yard line there. Oh, kick through the back of the end zone. Why is it that the coaches are so stupid on this? Myers has got a big leg. Kick it through the back of the end zone. Just kick it through the back of the end zone. That's all we got to do. Just kick it through the back of the end zone. Harbaugh, you stupid son of a bitch. Kick it through the back of the end zone. Stem the bleeding. Your team sucks today. Your crew sucks. Negate some of the bleeding. Suture the wound. 1st and 10, all the way up the 44-yard line, as this special teams unit is doing everything they can in this game to lose this for your Seahawks. I mean, they are almost working for the New York Jets at this point. It just about practically feels like. And holy crap, Harbaugh, you are awful, man. Like, you're awful, bro. How has it been riding the coattails of Poppy and Uncle? How's it been? You want a more shining example of a Nepo hire? Here you go. Earned it my ass. 2nd and 6. Pitch play. Wide. Mafe able to bring him down to the ground. So bring up 3rd and short. Garth Knight, thank you for the $5 donation. These games separate real fans from the phonies. By the way, I'll keep a young Harbaugh on staff. I have a hard time with it, Garth. It's tough for me on this. I'm not trying to be reactive, but this is stuff we've seen all year. This is obviously the worst case of it and the worst examples. But from the decision to go with D. Williams and roll with that, just to the blunders we've seen across the board, the Giants game where you didn't have the guys prepared for that, like just set 3rd and 2 here. Rodgers dropping back to throw. He's going to try to throw this late, and that ball's going to get tipped. Nice job by the Hawks defense. Let's see if the Jets here try to get tangy with it or if they decide to punt. Rodgers tried to fit that in late there, and nice job by Julian Love there to knock that ball away. Seahawks defenders in the secondary active with their hands in space, and I think the Jets are going to go for this on 4th and 2. 6:02 to go in the second quarter. Jets on the 49-yard line in Seahawks territory, up 21-13. Rodgers going empty here, 5 wide. Is he going to try to get him to jump off sides? Don't jump off sides. He's going to hard count you. No, they're running it. They're really running it. And another 9-route fade ball over the top. Looks like another catch. They're going to say incomplete. They're going to say incomplete catch. Look completed. This might get reviewed or challenged by the Jets. Yeah, it looks Ulbricht's already got the challenge flag out there. I thought he got this. The ball's bobbling. Nope. Looks like it did touch incomplete. Looks like it bobbled to the ground and it dropped, in my opinion. Let's go. 1 second. Be right back, folks. Oh my gosh. Garth Knight says these games, got that one, Garth. Thank you for the $5 again, Garth, and well said on your part. I wish I could say I'm on board with the Harbaugh thing, but I'm struggling with this one. Megan, thank you for another $2 donation. She says, to quote Steve Rabel, holy catfish. I bet he's got a couple catfishes that he's let fly today, Megan. Rightfully so. Keon Lund, thank you for a $2 donation. Says, what an athlete. Being Leonard Williams. Hey, I've seen very few guys in my life for the defensive tackle who were able to go out there and, run 80 yards on an interception return. You're that big, you're going to get caught from behind. You're not going to be fast enough to get down the field, but a hell of a play on his part, and what a shot of life that this team needed in that moment. The Seahawks indeed do get the fourth down stop, as it is incomplete there to Davante Adams. Geno back under center here with a 2 tight end look. Barner going in motion. Handoff here to Charbonnet. Charbonnet spinning. Nice run by Charbonnet. 10 yards. Very, very good run by Charbonnet. One of his better ones of the year there. Good open field spin move as he got downfield there. Set the man up with a nice little spin move. Whoop. Nice play on his part. A little shake and bake there. And Seahawks, nice job there, creating some hole there for him to work through. An actual running lane to get in through there. 5:28 to go in the second quarter. Seahawks onto the Jets side of the football field. Geno under center here. Play action pass. Geno dropping. He's going to scramble. He's going to look. He's going to scramble again the other way. Come on, Geno, run it. And just throws it away there. Tried to find Charbonnet. Boy, Geno, Russell Wilson impression there. He went back and forth and back and forth. Looking down the football field, just nothing to be had there. They're doing the squiggly thing. Yeah, Jets had good coverage down the field, just nobody there. Got out of Hassan Reddick. Great job. And just couldn't quite get it to Charbonnet there at the end as he was scrambling back to his left. That's a tough throw for a quarterback going to his left there, trying to fit that in around a guy who's closing in on him. Second down and 10. Geno in shotgun, 3 wide. Dropping back to throw. He finds Tyler Lockett for a nice gain of about 6. This will bring up a 3rd and makeable here. Barry Satoro with another $20 donation says, brah. Another brah. Brah. I know, man. I know, Barry. All right. 3rd and 4. Geno in shotgun. Jets showing a blitz. They've dropped out of it anytime they've shown this. Let's see if they're really bringing it on this one. Nope. They drop out of it again. Geno. You got to get rid of it, Geno. Got to get rid of it, Geno. And he throws it to Noah Fant there at the end at his feet. Just nobody open, though. Just nobody open. Yeah. God, Grubby's got JSN running a fade down there. Myers is going to try a very long field goal now. 54 yards. Snap is down. Kick is up. Kick is barely good. Oh, woo. I think he had like about 2 yards. I think he had maybe about 2 yards of extra on that one. He didn't leave a lot extra of rope on that one. You know what I mean? There's just enough. That thing was dying out at the end. It was running out of gas. You could hear it like a car. Thing got through there right at the end. Yeah, Hornfella, somehow we're in this. I don't know how we're in this, but we're in this and I'll take it. Seahawks 21-16. All right, here we go. Barry Satoro, thank you again for that double dip $20 donation, man. I appreciate you for that. Guard Knight, thank you for the $2 donation. Says, Brando, kiss both big cats of yours. Oh, we got to give her. Big cat gets a touchdown. Kitty gets a kiss. That's true. Let's go. She didn't even move. She's so used to me doing that. She didn't even move. She just side-eyed me, Garth. She's like, what? What? Why are you kissing me? What is it? MJ Seahawk, thank you for the $10 donation. He says, being a Hawks fan has taken 20 years off my life. And finally, Harbaugh gets the memo from Brandon. They finally got the memo that I sent down to him on the field saying, kick it through the back of the end zone, jackass. And they did it on that play. So there we go. There we go. Let's do that the rest of this game. Sounds good? Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. But MJ Seahawk, I'm the same way on this, man. This team will just, they will rot out the emotions from you. It's a heart attack city almost every week at times with this team, man. And it's part of both of what I love and hate about this sport. All right, Aaron Rodgers out now, 8 of 17, 84 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick here to begin things off. He's going to come out under center with a little bit of fullback look with the tight end in the backfield here. Hand off to Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen bounces it outside. Seahawks rallying. Nice run there by Braylon Allen there. He gets 4 yards, but they made him work for it. And it's very true, MJ. It's very true, man. You come out at the end of this emotionally spent by the end of these football games. There's just nothing left. You're like the players, you've left it all on the line, left it all on the table. Appreciate you though, man. Thank you for the $10 donation. Always down grenades. Thank you for the $2 donation. Says, all right, never mind. Last dono. All right, empty look here for Rodgers, 2nd and 6, 3:37 to go here in the second quarter. Seahawks bringing a blitz. Rodgers gets it out quickly. It is completed, but a very short completion to Rucker. As Rodgers went to the hot read, sensing the blitz there on the play. So this will bring up a 3rd down. Seahawks potentially could get a big stop here defensively if they can pull this off on this drive against the Jets to give back to the offense a chance. Get this a little bit closer as we get to halftime. Rodgers in shotgun. Under pressure. Boy, Rodgers getting away back there. Jeez. Still showing some subtle ability to move in the pocket there. He was bouncing around and he was able to find his way through traffic there. There was some pressure, just nobody could quite get into him. First and 10. 2:20 to go in the second quarter here. Pitch play out wide to Breece Hall. Hall taken down there. Byron Young and Ernest Jones on the tackle there. Byron Young playing pretty good today against the run, especially. He's made a couple of tackles in space. 2nd and 7. And that'll take us down to the 2-minute warning. Jason Chair, thank you for the $2 donation. Says, this game is all on drugs. This game is on all the drugs. I think so, Jason. This has been a trippy psychedelic. It's fitting we got Rodgers with his ayahuasca background on this one, isn't it? And both teams took ayahuasca to start this thing off. That's how it feels. Thank you, Jason. Jordan with a $2 donation says, we really let Eskridge go for this bum? Yeah, I don't understand the draw to D. Williams. I really don't. I could see it from week 1 onwards that the guy's not comfortable back there as a returner. And that's his only reason for being on the team. And I just don't understand how you can't find somebody back there that can at least just, catch, hold on the ball, not be a negative back there. The teams continue to roll with him. Oddly so, Jordan. And it's cost us again here today. I wonder if they're going to continue to let it cost us throughout this season, or if they will finally kind of realize coming off this game, this guy's it cost us way too much for how little he touches the ball. You can't have a guy that is this bad. It's the special teams unit's we lose this game, it's going to be on the back of the special teams unit by all measure. You can't have games like this. Or especially, it's when they have one bad play here or multiple bad plays over a game. And as somebody said earlier, I think this is one of the worst special teams performances I've seen in my life. And this is just in a half. Christopher D'Addario, thank you for subscribing to the channel, Christopher. Welcome aboard the Hawks Nest, and thanks for helping us get a little bit closer to our goal today. Robs has been celebrating 11 months as a Hawks Nest member. What's more probable, Big Cat INT touchdown or a blocked kick? Probably the INT touchdown, what I would say on that. But in this game, anything's possible, Robs. Anything's possible in this kind of contest. Thank you, though, for almost a year as a Hawks Nest member, Robs. You rock, man. Appreciate you. Duquan Quack, thank you for the $5 donation. He says, I'm literally just laughing right now. This game has been a circus. Special teams taking a dive. Big man, 90-yard pick six to get out of the bingo sheets. Yeah, if you had Leonard Williams with a 90-yard kick return on your bingo card, you do win today. You're definitely winning on that one today. Thank you, Daquan. Yeah, it's kind of just wild what's going down. And Breece Hall is limping off the field after that tackle. Boy, Byron Murphy came backside on him as he was trying to get up the field and had him tackled. It looked like a little bit of a wonky tackle there, and he's walking a little gingerly there on the sidelines. Looks like he might be done over there. So 2nd and 7, 2 minutes to go. Both teams have full allotment of 3 timeouts here. The Jets at the 48-yard line in their own territory. 4-man front from the Seahawks off a 4 wide receiver look here. Ball is caught. Kind of an odd-looking catch there as short completion to Wilson. Looked like Rodgers was throwing to somebody else, and Wilson sort of jumped in front of the other guy to make the catch. Yeah, he sort of overthrew. Witherspoon was in coverage on the other guy, and it went through the hands of the slot to then go into the hands of Wilson. Not how you draw it up. Two guys in one spot. Another 3rd down and 3, another very important play here in this football game. 4 wide, trips to the far side of the field for Rodgers in shotgun. He drops back to throw. He's going to let it go quick, and he's going to throw it over the top on that 9 route that they've tried to hit a few different times in this game. And that'll bring up 4th down. We'll see what the Jets do here. They've got to punt it here, right? They're going to be ballsy and go for it again. Very big stop by the team defensively, though. Let's give some props to the defense in this half. They have done a pretty good job in what they've done. It's not been made easy here with how they've been set up on this, but I pick 6 back and how they've held up overall. Good enough here. Okay, D. Williams. I get so nervous back there now with him. Oh, God. Edward Undercoffer. Thank you, Edward, for subscribing to the channel. Welcome aboard the Hawks Nest, and thank you for joining. Appreciate all of the new subscribers hopping on board the Hawks Nest channel. Wu-Tang Financial, thank you for the $2 donation. Whatever happens today, the Big Cat is my dude. Hey, Big Cat's the guy. He's had a great year. Continues to build upon that here today. And what a fine addition he's been to the ball club. All right, Geno back out on the field with the 2-minute situation here, and they're at the 15-yard line. Geno dropping back to throw. Little tunnel screen there. Drop by Walker. Second drop of the half here for Seahawks receiver. Man, Walker makes that catch, he might still be running. Geno's got to put that a little bit more on him, though, too. Geno put that off just a little bit there on that throw. Seahawks just struggling to play a clean football game across the board here today. 2nd down and 10 for Geno in shotgun here. Goes to Charbonnet. Charbonnet is going to be wheeled down here after a 6-yard gain. Jets might call timeout here. Seahawks are going to huddle this up. Try to eat some of the time here on the clock and force the Jets into calling a timeout. Sanchez, thank you for the $5 donation. He says, that's it, B. Let the hate consume you. Soon you'll be calling for Hal to go in and trading DK. Join the smart side. Thank you for all of your support today, Sanchez, and all of your support to this channel. You're always very kind in that way, and I appreciate you for that. Maybe so, man. The day's young yet. The day is young yet. And we got a back shoulder throw here to DK Metcalf, which will fall incomplete. Sauce Gardner in coverage. All right, here comes the punt now for Dixon. Seahawks were able to bleed the clock there, so kind of nice the Jets didn't call the timeout. We do have a punt return here and knock down. Nice play in space there to cut him down by Trey Brown. So 6 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if the Jets are going to try to do something here or if they'll call it a day on this one as well. But we'll see, Sanchez. We'll see on that. JDR, thank you for the $2 donations. Is Charbazard's like that with the spin move on the 10-yard gain? I didn't know he had that spin move in his bag. I don't think I've seen him pull that one out, JRD, in his time here in Seattle once. I didn't know he had a little spin. It was a nice spin. Freed him up, let him extend that run. It was nice. Poncho Honcho, thank you for the $2 donation. He says, I need something stronger than beer for this game. This may be a hard alcohol game. This might be straight to shots kind of game when it comes down to it. Yeah, it's sort of setting itself up to play like that, isn't it, Poncho? Yeah, I can get it. I get it. I do get it. Warren Thompson, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you, Warren, for jumping aboard, and thank you guys helping us get a little bit closer to that 20,000 mark here. Okay, so Jets could try to run like a play and see if they can get something down into sort of field goal range here. It's a big play by Trey Brown to get the stop because you're going to make him have to kind of get down the field to make this happen. Now, we've seen Rodgers at times be a Hail Mary guy. He feels a little bit like this might be a too far out trying to make that'd be a 70-yard throw there to try to get it to the end zone here. We'll see if they get a little bit creative. Three-man front here from the Seahawks. A quick throw, and that ball will be incomplete there to Devontae Adams. Devontae not able to reel it in there. Thank you, Warren. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Jeffrey Thistle, thank you for the $2 donation. He says, it's the turtleneck. Turtle power. It might be the turtleneck for Rodgers. I haven't seen him don this look yet this year. I've never seen a quarterback don this look. He's literally rocking a Christmas sweater, but white turtleneck style. I mean, that thing is up to the top of his throat. It's so thick and long. It's impressive, really. Turtle power's right, though, Jeffrey. Maybe we need to get Geno into the turtleneck at halftime. Guard Knight, thank you for the $5 donation. Brando, you don't think Jim Harbaugh's kid gets great info from his father and uncle? We need football intelligence. I'm not going to hate on this. I was open to him being a good special teams coach for sure here, Garth. And, the thing with this is that not a special teams coach necessarily kind of prior, I don't think, really, and at least there with the Ravens. And, he's taking over to me what was a Ferrari. Larry Izzo, offense, defense, you want to kick out the Seahawks team over the past couple of years and pick at those 2 points of sides of the ball and say that they've been bad here, been bad there, or whatever, then that I'm with you on that. But the special teams unit throughout the end of the Carroll era here was great. And the team could have easily have just retained Larry Izzo for a guy that had this unit running really well. And you decided to go to a different guy. And he's taken a unit that's been performing up here, and now you're going to be down at one of the league worst units when it's all said and done, when you take into their cumulative effect. And you do that, you take the car from a Lamborghini to a Pinto. I'm going to question the football intelligence at that point. You broke it. It was working. It was going good, and you broke it. And that is a little bit of how I feel right now with Harbaugh. And it isn't just the thing here, Garp, where this is just a this week thing, this week problem. It's been consistently throughout the year. We can go game by game and find almost every game 1 or 2 issues from the special teams unit showing up. And that's with Dixon punting his ass off. That's with Myers having one of his typically great years. as I say, you can't take the Lamborghini to a Pinto and then expect me not to call you out on that. I'm gonna for sure, and my patience is wearing thin with Harbaugh. It's wearing thin because that's a guy you would have looked on the onset and went, did he do enough to really earn that job? Michigan special teams coach? Is this the best hire? Is this really the best hire? Doesn't look like the best hire in retrospect to me. But thank you, man. Appreciate you for all your support. Stefan Freeze, thank you for becoming a member of the channel, Stefan. We do Thursday night members only shows and Monday morning PFF scores out to the members of my channel. And we just did a call-in show yesterday on the channel. We do that once a month too, Stefan. So keep an eye on your community post for those membership benefits, as that's where I push those through. But thank you, Stefan. Appreciate you for that. Peter Van Gent, thank you for the $5 donation. He says it's like day 3 at a Grateful Dead concert and a football game broke out. I know. I should have wore tie-dye today. Peter, I should have rocked the tie-dye. I should have had like flowers in my hair. Because if it is a day 3, and it's day 3 where you've done a couple days of acid, you're on your 3rd day of acid, you're like, maybe this 3rd day is a little too much, The ground's starting to melt. Maybe I need to let this one go. But thank you, Peter. I appreciate the $5 donation and well said on your part in regards to that. The T-Man and Bernie Anderson, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you guys joining and heeding my call. Like I said, we're trying to get to that 20,000 mark. I'd love to get there. We're going to do a 24-hour stream once I get to 19,500 subscribers. When I get to that mark, we're going to do a 24-hour for charity stream. So you can help me get there today by doing that. Boy, we got a fight breaking out in the Jacksonville Jaguar game as Lawrence had a very scary hit in that football game. Wow, that was a scary looking hit there. That was like one of those Tua concussions almost a little bit. Tough. Bernie Anderson, though, T-Man, thank you again. Joining up, helping us get a little closer to that 20,000 mark. And again, at 19,500, we will be for sure be doing a for sure stream on 24 hours for charity, for St. Jude's, for the children. Phobia, thank you for the $5 donation. Says, with a sloppy first half, what do the Hawks need to do to win the game in the second half? Well, first we'll start off with Phobia, and it's obviously a no-brainer here, and it's an easier said than done situation, but you need to limit the damage that your special teams is causing. This means kicks through the back of the end zone, playing it as safe as you possibly can in moments at this point because it's going so badly to start things off here, and you just don't want to have more, you don't want more pain on this one. The defense, I think, is playing pretty good football at this point. I can't say much of where I would point to them and say they need to do this better or that better. 10 to 21. Yeah, Rodgers has 2 touchdowns and an interception, but they're 15 carries, 64 yards. I don't think they're doing a lot on the ground necessarily. You're holding things up pretty well there. Offensively speaking, I mean, you're trying to run. You're finding moderate success with that. Geno's been 9 of 16 for 87 yards. It's kind of, I think that you just got to stay with your game plan and keep trying to work what you're doing on both sides of the ball. I don't think that it's, you're really more into the place you're in right now because of the special teams blunders in this one. So you got to, I think, try to just trust in who you are. And again, limit that. I wish I could give you a little bit more Phobia on, some details, but I think both sides of the ball are doing well enough to get you this game if you can just clean up some of the special team stuff. Defensively, maybe make an adjustment with Josh Jobe, less press coverage with him on the outside and Devontae Adams because the Raiders are really the Jets are really attacking that. But I think we played a pretty good defensive first half overall. I can't pick it too much, and offensively, it's disjointed a little bit, Phobia, but it's the same issues that have been kind of coming up in prior. The first couple of drives, you've got no real run game to work off of. There's time for Geno to throw here at moments, but he is kind of looking down the field, not finding a lot. I might get back to a little bit more of the short passing attack And with Grubb, it seems like the past couple of weeks on offense, there's been a lot more of an onus now driven to dropping 7 men in coverage, rushing with the front 4, and they're doing a lot of that off of the stack boxes. And so maybe the Jets actually start to bring some more blitzes in the second half, but they didn't bring the blitzes in the first half. They just ran the 4-man fronts, and they're dropping all those guys back into coverage. So from a Seahawks perspective of things in Grubb, I mean, I think you just try to maybe find again some more of those just quick, short throws, less of the Geno sitting in the pocket, holding on, looking back there for 10 minutes. Because it seems like those kind of routes over the past 3 weeks have been cleaned up deep, and there's just nothing available for you as you're looking down the field to try to push the ball from Geno's standpoint there, Phobia. But mainly just stay in the pocket and continue to do what you're doing. Cameron, thank you for almost now working your way up into 3 years as a Hawks Nest member. I appreciate you for that. Cameron says D. Williams has to be cut now, right? I don't know how you keep him at this point. I don't know how you validate it. Maybe if he was some top-notch, upper-end, best of the best kind of returner who's just causing all this damage as a returner, you'd go, well, I mean, we got the offset on this, though. That's not bad, but there is no offset. He gives you nothing as a returner. You're only getting fumbles. You're only getting turnovers. You're only getting susceptibility to those with him back there. So if there is no upside to him being back there, then why on the roster? When this is the only thing that he's on the roster to do, why have him remain on the roster? I'm not a reactionary guy. I'm not a cut this guy, cut that guy kind of guy. But when it comes to this, you could see from week 1, go back and watch my video reaction in week 1 where I said this guy's got to be cut. He's not comfortable back there in the duties that he is assigned. And that's problematic when you have this very small little role to fill on the team. This itty bitty teeny tiny little role, this one specific role to do this one specific thing you can't do. You got to be gone then. That's the way that works. And I would think. But, you know, Cameron, with this, they've kept him up until this point, so maybe. Jeffrey Thistle, thank you for the $10 donation. Jeffrey, after 3 fumbles on kickoffs, and they continued to roll with Williams in this game, any other team, he wouldn't see the field again. He wouldn't see the field again in that game at least. Also, how are we still in this game? I don't know exactly how we're still in this game, to be honest with you. It definitely felt like a lot worse first half than the scoreboard gives you at the bottom line of it. I think that the team just doesn't have any confidence in the other guys behind Williams. And that I can get a little bit of that, Jeffrey, because when I did go to training camp, those guys were struggling to catch the ball. Even on punts, there was a lot of fumbles from them on that side of it. But after this week, you know, I mean, there's got to be somebody else out there that we can have who can just be functional in doing the job. Because this kid's costing us time and time again. And he can't cost us the next week and the week after, and you just keep going with it, hoping you're going to see a different result. What do we got? We go back to that definition of insanity thing. And that's what this starts to feel like with D. Williams. What is he giving you? What's the negative he's bringing? Is the negative he's bringing consistent almost on a weekly basis? Yes. But coaching staff seems to have a different view on this one, Jeffrey, from my perspective. They don't seem to be in that same alignment. Don't get it. Don't understand it. But it is kind of what it is. I'll be right back, folks. Cena. What you doing, Zizi? Oh, Cena. Come here, kitty. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Kitty. Come here. You're not having it. All right, Kitty. Ran in the cut. Thank you for the $5 donation. It says the longest ever touchdown by a 300-plus pounder in history. Big Cat. Is that true? Is that the longest return for a 300-plus pounder? Hell yeah, he was moving. You can see, I mean, that was very impressive, that a big guy like that. You see where the Big Cat moniker comes from. Is that this kid, originally back in the day, was the guy that, when he's coming out, that, man, men shouldn't move like that are that big. They shouldn't be that nimble. And he is very much that. You know what we need, folks? We need to turn around. I'm going to fight fire with fire. So if I bring the black cat into the stream right now, then I counteract what happened in the first half. Isn't that how the math works? I think I'm reversing the reverse, right? I'm negative in the negative, right? Can you be lucky today for us, Zena? We need some of your luck today, okay? We need some black kitty luck. Big Cat ran a touchdown today. One of your fellow felines made a touchdown today. How do you feel about that? You like that? Should we let him hear the purr? See if we can get him to hear the purr. Give him a little purr. We're about to kick off the second half here. Zena's ready. Look, Zena Princess Warrior is ready. And yes, that is her name. Zena Princess Warrior. She is ready right now to go get this dub. Look at that. Those are dub eyes. Those are yellow dub eyes right there that you're seeing. All right, the return's back up. Seahawks choose not to kick it through the back of the end zone, taken up to the 31-yard line. Okay, kitty. See what the defense has cooked up here. Put her on the other tree. Let me try. We'll see if she'll do it. I don't think she'll stay up there if I do. Good girl. She's happy. All right, Rodgers is going to come out here into shotgun. And play action pass. He's going to flip this out into the flat to Wilson. Wilson up the field for almost 20 yards there. Nicely designed, played by the Jets. Nicely designed, played by the Jets. First and 10. All the way up to around the midfield stripe after that completion. Throw out in the flat. A little wayward there by Rodgers. He's been not bad today as Rodgers. He's moved really well in the pocket. I think he's struggled a little bit to be maybe not quite as pinpoint as we've seen Rodgers in the past on some throws, like that one there where it's pretty rudimentary throw for him. Rodgers in shotgun, 2nd and 10. Handoff inside to Breece Hall. Hall corralled and pulled down. Nicely done there. Boye Maffe's having a good game against the run. Ernest Jones also there. Well defended on the play. 3rd and 8. Rodgers quick snap here. Seahawks barely in alignment with a 3-man front. Rodgers. Did he complete that? Holy hell, he completed that. Jeez. Tight coverage out there. Rodgers able to step up and fit it in there. Boy, there was pressure bearing down. Looked like Mafe hit him as he threw. It looks like a good catch. 1st and 10. Rodgers on the 39-yard line. Handoff. Braylon Allen. Allen taken down in the backfield. Nicely done, Big Cat. Right there. Well done. Loss of 2 yards on the play. Oh my gosh, I'm still behind on the donuts. Sorry. Get back on the donuts here. 1 sec, folks. 2nd out of 12. Rodgers in shotgun. He's going to go empty here, 5 wide. We got a little bubble screen out in space here. Ernest Jones. Able to Devin Witherspoon, Ernest Jones combo up there for a nice tackle. Great job there defensively. This is going to bring up 3rd and very, very, very long now. Jones and Witherspoon right on it there. Witherspoon getting off the block. Ernest originally corralling him, and then Witherspoon finishing it up. Nice play by Devin. Third down and 13. Shotgun look here. 4 wide for Rodgers. Seahawks showing double A gap mug pressure. They drop out of it, shift over a little bit. Pull fully out of the pressure. Rodgers scrambling. Ball will be knocked away there. Witherspoon in coverage. Another very good defensive effort here as they're going to force the 4th down and a punt. Great job, guys. Great job. A little creativity there. McDonald's been a bit hesitant to try to blitz too much. Draymond Jones forcing some quick pressure on Rodgers there. Nicely done. Witherspoon playing another whale of a football game. Here comes the punt now. And this will go through the back of the end zone. All right, so Hawks offense will take over at the 20. Defense is giving you a chance in this game. You're getting your shot. Garth, thank you for the $5 donation. I wonder if Megan in her brilliance thinks the Hawks will still lose this game. Let me know. I can adjust my wagers. I think she's had a feeling about this one for a while. She's been more proven right on this one than where I thought we were going to be at coming in this one, that's for sure. So we'll see on that one, Garth. Well, we shall see. Thank you for the $5. V-Ray, thank you for the $5 donation. The fruit of late head coaching hiring means you don't have the pick of the litter when it comes to assistants. That's true, V-Ray. That is very true. To me, though, I think you could have, and coaching staffs have done this before, especially with special teams guys, where I think even like McVay, for instance, when he came in, I think that he inherited the special teams coach from Fisher, but they kept the special teams coach that was there that because he was such a good one. And that's where you had Izzo in the house. You know, you could have just kept Izzo in the house and said, whatever new head coach comes in here is going to have, you know, one of the best special teams coaches in the sport. You're going to inherit that. You don't have to think about that point of your job. And, you know, technically speaking, it's at the end of the day, as Schneider said this offseason, V-Ray, you know, I'm responsible for the coaching staff at that point and how it gets hired. Yeah, the coach has say over it to a degree, and he can say this guy or that guy, but it comes down to the general manager kind of have say over that. And I think when you're going from a relatively untested coach in a Harbaugh at the college level versus a tried and true tested special teams guy like Larry Izzo, who also had the great background as a player, as a special teams player, I think you got to go with that instead on that one and not try to, you know, reverse course there. But even if it's, I'd say on this one, to your point, V-Ray, if it is a matter of they just had to get the guy they got, then when you do go into this offseason, you got to go look for a legitimate one now. Now we need somebody that's a capable person to come in here that can do the job. That the special teams unit cannot be this big of a negative on a weekly basis. I can't be holding my breath every time a punt returner's back there. Just simply, can he catch the ball or not? We've gotten to that kind of baseline point of ridiculousness, and I think you've got to change direction on this one. There's been more than enough issues that have gone on with the special teams unit that I think there's some fireable offenses in there on this one. It can't be this way. It really can't be this way, this bad. But it's a good point. You did get a late process there, and there wasn't maybe as many good assistants out there. And it's a first-time head coach. Maybe just doesn't have as many contacts out there, V-Ray, as far as those special teams coaches go. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. 1st and 10, Geno under center, handoff here to Walker. Walker with some space to work. Walker up the football field, still has feet. Walker still rolling. Oh, we got a flag. All right, this will be a hold. God, what a great run by Walker. Two flags on the play on Seattle. So replay first down. They're going to get Lucas for holding on this play. Really? I don't know. I don't know if that's I don't think that's a hold. That was kind of, I don't know on that one. That was ticky-tack. Charbonnet trying to get the field with some space, little space to work here. Gets back some of the penalty yards, about 8 yards there on first down. You can bring up 2nd and 12. That holding call on Lucas was kind of garbage. Nice job by Charbonnet there to get around Quinton Williams to extend that run a little bit. We'll call it 7 yards on that play. Tunnel screen still working really well for the Hawks when they go to it. 2nd 13, Jets showing a blitz. They've dropped out of this every single time in the game. They're going to bring it this time. Great catch, great throw to Geno. DK Metcalf on the 9 route. That was a pinpoint 9 throw by Geno. He layered it in there and just absolutely a pillowy, soft drop into DK on Sauce Gardner in coverage. Nice release by DK Metcalf. And then just looped right into his hands. I mean, Geno couldn't have reached out there and handed him the ball any easier on that play. 1st and 10, Seahawks. Great throw by Geno. That's the best of the day by far. Woo! Seahawks up to the 45-yard line in their own territory. 3 wide. Handoff here to Walker. Walker finding a little bit of space. 5, 6-yard gain there. Okay. Okay. 9:23 to go. Seahawks on just the Jets side of the 50-yard line. Geno back under center with the 2 tight end look here. Another handoff here to Walker. Walker, more space to work with. He's starting to cook it up a little bit. 1st down, Seahawks. Very nice run right up in that A gap. And Seahawks starting to attack a little into that wide 9 defensive front here of the Jets. It's a little bit of a wider alignment in the wide 9, and that'll opens up more holes in sort of the A-B gap there right in the inside. And the last couple of runs been able to take advantage of the Seahawks. 1st down and 10. Geno again back under center. Handoff. Walker. Dancing, pushing. They're still on his feet, still motoring. Looked like he was still making forward progress, and they called the penalty. They called the whistle. I'll let him play on that. Let him keep pushing. 2nd down and 6. Geno coming up with a little bit of a hurry-up look here now. Trips to the short side of the field. 5 wide. Drops back to throw. He's going to go deep. He wants DK here. He's got DK for a 1st down. DK over the top. Little pump and go there. I think they had a little stop and go route there on DJ Reed, catching him being a little over aggressive, and then got DK back over the top. Yeah. Slant and go. And they caught DJ Reed getting aggro on the play. Great call by Grubb. A little bit underthrown there by Geno. He puts it out in front of DK. He's got a touchdown, but he wanted to make sure he got the completion. So he just put it extra softly on in there. 1st and goal, Seahawks. Geno, under center. 3 tight end look here. They're going to go to DK Metcalf over the top on a fade. Not working there at all. That had no chance to go down. Odd call there. Go back to the run, Grubby. Your run's working. Go to the run, buddy. Go to the run. Come on, man. Stay with it. You're on the 4-yard line. He loves to throw up first. When he's on the 4-yard line, first and goal, Grubb's got an insane tendency to throw it on first down every time. Second and goal. Geno again back under center. Hand off to Walker. Walker slung down to the ground. Gain of only about 2 or 3 yards. Kind of feels like you're just a little predictive on this play calling down the goal line here. You have a tendency to throw in first. You throw in first. You come back second down. You're going to run the ball. You run the ball. Still a good drive here by the Hawks. Real Cheese, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate you for that. I think I've had you back. You've been a member before. Welcome back aboard. Geno and shotgun. 3 wide, far side of the field. Noah Fant to the short side. Singled up there. Geno dropping back to throw. Geno rolling out, rolling out, rolling out. DK Metcalf is looking for a flag, and he's going to get it. He was being mauled out there in the end zone. And yeah, you're going to get a pass interference there as the guy was all over him. DK couldn't even get his hands free to get his hands up to try to make the completion there. Yeah, he's getting hugged the whole way there. Yeah, that's a lot of extra contact there by the Jets player. He hugged him up at the stem of the route onwards to Chuck Clark. That's a safety on DK, though, so probably panic holds there going on for the safety being matched up on DK. Big play there. First and goal now back to the 2-yard line. Seahawks going with a goal line look here. Walker. Diving forward. He's going to be only gaining about 1/4 of a yard there. So this will be still second down and goal. Jets defensive line slanted right to where that run play was going there post-snap. Looked like they had kind of a good feel for what was happening there. 9-play, 9-yard drive, play action pass. Geno's going to throw this out to Noah Fant, who cannot reel it in. Boy, they had him on the edge there, open it looks like, and Geno just could not get it fitted in there. Maybe a little bit further. I mean, Fant had both hands on it. Great play call. You got him in fullback. He comes off of fullback. Yeah, maybe just a little bit too outside of his grip there from Geno's perspective. Had him just a little bit too far wide there. Geno knows he should have had him. Third and goal. Come on, Geno. Come on, Geno. We got a flag on the play. Maybe 12 men in the huddle here for the Jets. Oh, the Jets will call their first time out to avoid 12 men in the huddle. All right. Real Cheese, thank you for the $5 donation. It says, woke up late to a big cat pick 6 and a drive for field goal. I'm going to try and stay up. IG laughing out loud. Yeah, it's been a wild game here, man. Real Cheese. It has been a little bit of a wild game here, that first half especially. Whoa. I don't know what the hell was going on. But we got through it on that one. We got through that. Maybe we weathered the storm of this game, hopefully. But thank you for the $5 Real Cheese, and as well becoming a member of the channel again. I appreciate you for that. Third down and goal after the timeout. 6:05 to go in the third quarter. We've got a 10-play drive here by the Seahawks. They're going to come out in a heavy look here on third and goal. Heavy look. This is a run all the way, it looks like. Hand off here to Charbonnet. Charbonnet. We've got a flag on the play, but Charbonnet is going to be drugged down at the 1-yard line here. We'll see what the flag is on. Probably hold on the play, I would guess. Boy, a lot of opportunities down here on the goal line to go and just can't get it to go. Can't make it happen. Oh, they're going to call offsides on the defense here. Ooh, okay. Wow. Big play on the defense. Boy, the Seahawks are going to have a lot of opportunities here to get this punched in. From the PI on DK to the false start here on the third down stop. And I don't know if I like that play where you're just showing it all the way, you're showing run all the way on that play on a third down and goal. I mean, that's the team's defense going to just play calls a little bit weird on that one. Seahawks are down at the half-foot line. So they are right knocking on the end zone. You're almost a place where you could just about try to do a Geno sneak here. Third and goal, Geno under center. Seahawks had to call their first timeout now because the play clock was winding down. Boy, just a strange kind of game. Just a weird, strange kind of, just a strange kind of game here a little bit. Garth Knight, thank you for the $5 donation. Says, Brando, be careful with that 2-cat pole. It's powerful, but dangerous. I love both cats, by the way. Well, thank you, Garth. You got to be careful with the power of the 2-cat pole, man. That's a lot of feline power here. It could be used wrong. It could be misdirected in the wrong direction. You got to guide it right. Got to guide it right there, Garth. That's for sure. Thank you, man. I appreciate all your support today. Robert Charles, thank you for the $5 donation, says, this game has been brutal. It's time for a touchdown. Let's hope your donation is just the perfect timing on that one, Robert. It has been a brutal game. Third and goal. 3 wide receiver look here for the Seahawks. Jets look like they're loaded up on the run all the way. Another just throw into DK Metcalf on a slant route. And it just doesn't work. Fourth and goal. Are you really going to go for this as 2-down territory? I just take the points. I don't know why you want to go with a slant at the goal line to DK when Ahmad Gardner, the thing he does a lot is press coverage, and that's going to be hard to get off the press. And Seahawks are indeed going to try to go for this. I don't like going for this here. I would prefer taking the points. You're not looking in. Jesus Christ. Just like Mike's got to stop the go for it done thing. Take the kick. Geno gets sacked on the play. And I don't know why you go for it there. You're offensively completely disconnected. And the coaching staff just doot, 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 doot. That was bad. You heard me calling for the snap, guys. I didn't do it in retrospect. I said take the points. You could see that the offense is not. The second that they got that throw there to DK Metcalf, everything unraveled there offensively speaking. You just didn't have, there was no feel. You're off. You didn't come close to scoring. You had a fade route to DK nowhere, the slant route to DK nowhere. Take the points. Take the 3 points and bring this within a field goal with how your defense is playing today. Your defense is playing really well, Mike. Take into account that your defense is playing really well. Play to your defense, Mike. Why do we do so many things so stupidly? It's like you can understand getting beat on stuff, but just the stupid stuff. I don't know who thinks in the moment there, go for it. Who's sitting there going, yeah, the offense is just humming. Let's go for it. He's done that like 4 or 5 times on the year, does Mike. Boy, I don't like his handling of going for it. He acts like the offense is dominant and it's not. Garth, thank you for the $5 donation. Says, get a Harbaugh in the building. Even Belichick respects the name. Great normal wide receiver, able to catch number 14. Thank you, Garth. Hey, Harbaughs are worthy of respect. It's been a very good coaching lineage, no doubt about that. And DK able to make a little of an impact there. I still don't like how they try to get him in down the goal line. It's just not going to work down there. He's not a fade ball guy. We've proven that with time. That's just not really who he is. You gotta get more creative than that. It's not going to work down there with him. That's just not who he is. James Brown, thank you for subscribing to the channel. James, I appreciate you for that. Welcome aboard the Hawks Nest. God, I do not understand why you go for it there. You take the 3, you're in 19. You take the 3, you're to 19 to 21. Then if you're given the defenses hold up throughout the rest of the course of the game, you potentially put yourself in position to come down and get the field goal to go get the win, get yourself in. And now you got to go get a touchdown. And you struggled all year to get touchdowns. That's the thing too, is you haven't been good all year down here. I hate the call. God, I hate the call all the way around. And it was just everything about the play was miserable from the jump. 7 tries. Man, can I get a pen that works? Back under center here. Ball out. We got a offsides by the Seahawks there. See, and then you don't come away with points there, and it's just brutal as far as a momentum changer in this game, too. Gosh, Mike. Take the points, man. Just take the points. Oh, la la. Appreciate you guys for all your support today on the channel. Thank you for that. 1st and 5 here for the Jets. Seahawks, 3 penalties, 30 yards. Jets, 4 penalties, 12 yards. So it's been a pretty clean game so far. Rodgers under center here. Pitch this out wide. Braylon Allen will get this to the edge for a 1st down, 5 yards. Seahawks offense, man. Red zone has just been probably the worst thing about it. $4:39 to go in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 1 for the Jets. They'll get him a little short, I guess, on that 1st down carry, it looked like, to Braylon Allen. Play action pass. Seahawks bringing a blitz here. Pressure. And Rodgers able to complete it late there on the play. We do have a flag, though. Seahawks able to get a lot of pressure there. Tyrese Knight coming on the blitz. He was right there. Personal foul. They got him roughing the passer here. I don't know about that one. 15 yards. $3:57 in 3rd quarter, all the way up to the 44-yard line now in Jets territory. 1st down and 10. Rodgers dropping back to throw. Penalty marker on the play. Flags are starting to come out. Jim Nyby, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Jim, appreciate you jumping aboard on the Hawks Nest. False start to the Jets, taking back 5 yards on the play. First and 15. Oh, handoff inside here to Breece Allen. Allen, nice fumble. Ball's picked up by Tyrese Knight. Tyrese Knight got it, and he's cut down. Let's go, defense. Holding it up and making it stand. There's a nice run. It got, I don't know who tore it out. Somebody took it out. The Hawks, their 2nd turnover of the game to even this one up. Julian Love, able to knock the ball free there on Breece Hall. Let's go. Defense is definitely carrying. Part of why you take the points. Be calm, see clearly. Thank you for the $2 donation. Says, Ohio State University and Seattle are bad for my health. Yeah, it's going to take us through the emotional. We're going through the emotional gauntlet today, folks. We're 3/4 into this thing, and I feel like I've watched 3 different separate football games. It's been pretty wild. But I think we're all going to need a medical checkup after this one. Be calm. We're all going to need some statins. Maybe an EKG. A collective EKG on the 12s as a fan base. Hell of a defensive stand there. Hell of a defensive stand there. To get a turnover. Wow. Come on, offense. Come on, offense. Make this stand. Make this stand. Make this hold up. Second fumble of the game for Breece Hall. He didn't lose the first one, but he does lose the second one. Yeah, BP, always take the points. And McDonald's done this 3 times this year. This has bit him in the butt. All 3 times he's done it. You guys remember this? You know, I can't remember the earlier game in the year we tried to go for it. Bad decision. You got the Buffalo Bill game where you decide to go for it. Snap over the top of Geno's head. We've done this a few different times on going for it down the red zone. We can't do this with this offense right now. We're not scoring enough points to feel like we're going to confidently get it. We're not moving consistently enough as an offense to feel like you can confidently. You're going to go for it. You got to confidently know you can go get the points. You got to confidently know you got a play there that's going to work. And if you don't have that confidence, and if you're proven over and over again that it doesn't, then you got to take the points. It's especially then paired with how your defense is playing. If the defense was letting the Jets drive up and down the field, if they're scoring all over the place, then yeah, maybe you're driven even if the offense isn't consistent to go for it there. But you've got to read the lay of the land as a head coach. How's my defense playing? How's my offense playing? How's my offense played down in the red zone? Take it all into account into making that decision. I just kind of feel like they've gone to the analytics side of this in those moments and say, analytics say go for it. Analytics say go for it. I don't care. Take the points. 1st and 10. Play action pass for Geno. Dropping back. He's got a lot of time there to look around. DK Metcalf drugged down to the ground. And he still remains on the ground after the play. Oh, no. How is that not PI? How is that not PI? He runs down and just runs into DK Metcalf down the football field. How is it not PI? Jeez. The officiating has gone a little bit tanky in this quarter. I've watched a couple of things on this where it's a little, the Abraham Lucas hold. Now we're getting around to it a little bit. And the ankle of DK Metcalf, he's on the field. It's not looking good right now. God, that was so blatant PI. I mean, that was like the Saints-Rams PI from a couple of years ago in the conference championship where he just gets decked by the linebackers. The ball's coming into flight and they don't call it. I don't get the officiating in this league at all. I really don't. Like that's wide out in the open of the field. It's right. There's 4 officials staring at that play and none of the 4 come away going PI there. Jeffrey Thistle, thank you for the $2 donation. This is Circus in Town, B. This game has been a complete circus. Yeah, this has been, geez Louise. Boy. Yeah, Richard Stewartson, it's a clear penalty there. It doesn't get it more blatant than that. DK is able to at least walk off, which I guess is a good sign in that in itself, but he's ginger. He's being helped to the medical tent. They're going to take a look at him in there. It's not the knee, it's the ankle, it looks like. Addicted, they were feeling down around near his ankle rather than his knee. 2nd down and 10 for the Seahawks, 3:11 to go in the third quarter at the 41-yard line. Walker with a nice run here. He's going to take it for 11 yards. Walker slowly starting to find some room here in the middle of this Jets defense. Oh, damn. Nice block by JSN. Good seal block there to allow him to finish that run. TJ Reed with a little baby stiff arm there from Walker. DK is walking on the sidelines with a smile at least, so that's good to see. Geno back in shotgun now. Lockett goes in motion. Geno dropping back. They try to run a tunnel screen there to JSN, but Gardner was all over it on that play, snuffing it out for a negative 1-yard gain. DK comes back out on the field. 2nd down and 10. Maybe you can get a damn call. Geno, quick snap here. Fires it out. Fant makes the catch out in space here. So bring up a 3rd down and about 4 or 5. See, this is where I would do 2-down territory now, where I don't like the thought of trying another 50-yard field goal that Myers barely made from this distance, this down and distance last time. This would be where I would tell McDonald if I'm Grubbs here, yeah, this is 2-down territory here. 3rd and 4. Geno empty look. Trips to the far side of the field. DK caught it for a second, bobbled it, re-caught it, and that allowed the Jets to rally up on him. It'll be 4th down and 1. You got to go for this, I think, if you're Grubby and McDonald, or McDonald, not Grubby. McDonald's got to make the call to go through this, I think. Boy, yeah, DK started to look a little bit too early before he caught the ball. He was trying to get up to go get that 1st down. 4th down and 1. Geno in shotgun. Seahawks 0 for 1 on the day on 4th down attempts. Jets got a lot of guys around the line of scrimmage. And Seahawks are going to have... They're going to call a false start on the Seahawks here. This might change Mike McDonald's decision to punt this. God dang it. The rookie Sato Lamea got caught on that one. Seahawks still going to go for this. This is where I might have gone more punt. 4th and 1, 4th and 4, 4th and 3, 4th and 6. A little bit more dicier on this kind of play. Geno in shotgun, 4 wide. Geno's going to throw this up over the top and complete this to JSN. Woo! JSN with the catch. 1st down. Seahawks. Okay, that'll end out the quarter. Geno just looped that ball in there. I think he threw that with a lot of anticipation. He threw that, and JSN threw up a hand and said, "Give it to me here, dog. Come on." Okay. All right, I'm back. I'm going to throw up. Oh, my gosh. All righty. Yeah, give me the blood pressure medicine. Holy moly. Woo! Hell of a game. Hell of a game. And you know how we do here, folks, when we head in the fourth quarter here, I'll be posting in the chat a link to the post-game stream. This will be to the Bleacher Report post-game stream. So as soon as the game, of course, wraps up today, we will be bouncing directly over to the Bleacher Report as soon as we get to triple zeros here in the fourth quarter. And I'll be going right over there. You got to download the Bleacher Report app to see the show. But they've been kind enough to invite me over there. I'll be there all month long. So you might want to download the app, as I'll be over there each and every post-game report here of this month's game over on that side of it. But the link is in the top of the chat. Michael Dixon down on the trainers thing. Boy, Michael Dixon might be injured. This game just gets weirder and weirder. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Geno dropping back to throw. Walker. Hit to Walker. Thank you. Walker just nowhere to go. Geno just looked over to Walker a little quicker there. Quick throw. Pop. Just get it right out there to him. Michael Dixon having some back problems, sounds like. He's kind of feeling it around on his back. Seahawks lose 4 on that play. Dixon's also your holder. You would hope he'd at least be able to do that. Looks like we got a timeout. Oh, an injury timeout here for the Jets. Davis is down on the field. Yeah, Dixon with the lower back strain. It looks like back spasms. Might be that, yeah. Henry Diesel, thank you for the $2 donation. Says 7-Eleven always open. Geno to JSN. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I love that, man. I love that, Henry. The 7-Eleven. Geno JSN. They're getting locked in with each other. Saw it a couple weeks ago. The thing started to kind of click into place with them, and it's really maintained. JSN, again, having, I think, 4 straight games. Just really good performance. 4 catches, 4 targets, 74 yards. It's great to see. And they are working on Dixon. They're working on my man Dixon. 2nd and 14. Harbaugh's like, can this day get any longer? He's like, they came over to Jay Harbaugh. They're like, Dixon's on the table with back spasms. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, Geno, shotgun from the 24-yard line. Jets staying in that 4-man pressure front all day long. Geno dropped back to throw. He's going to be sacked on the play. Charles Cross got beat almost instantaneously by McDonald on the outside for a sack. Yeah, he just ran right around him. It's instantaneous pressure. Okay, Geno, manage the game and be smart here. Why are we hand off to Walker. Walker with the run. He's going to get up for about to the 25-yard line and at least make this makeable as far as the kick goes. Dixon's going to come out onto the field here. He is definitely in some pain. And DJ Reed down on the mat now for the Jets. Something going on with his foot there that they're dealing with. So hopefully Dixon can be okay on this. He's going to have that back injury. You've already had 2 kind of bad snaps in this game, and let's face it, the special teams has been a nightmare today. An absolute nightmare. The run by Walker makes this a little bit more of a makeable kick at a 43-yarder here for Myers. Dixon set up for the snap. Snap is down. Hold is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. So the Seahawks climb a little bit closer into this game. 19-21. Good job by Dixon on the hold. Oh, all right. Okay. Harbaugh's like, yeah, that's probably the look I'd have too if I was Harbaugh. Just sort of taking it in. Oh my gosh. Oh, more coffee, folks. Be right back. Jeffrey Thistle, thank you for the $2 donation. Says, we'd be tied if we took the points. Shh. We'd be up right now. We'd be up 22-21 if we took the points. And this is why I would have taken it, because, and it's proven out true. You guys are hearing me say it in the moment. So a lot of people like to go, well, yeah, in retrospect, hindsight 2020, you say, don't take the points once you see they don't get the touchdown. But on all three of these situations, you guys have been with me during the live stream show. Of really these 3 or 4 moments during this year that Mike McDonald's in these moments gone for it on those 4th downs where there's kind of that decision to maybe take the points instead. Every single time I've said taking the points, and every single time you should have taken the points. And this is for the same reason. You're in a defensive matchup battle. You've held Aaron Rodgers through 3 quarters to 121 yards passing. They're averaging 4.2 yards per carry on the day. Your defense is playing really well. You're playing your defense on a day like that. You're going to try to help them out as you can by not just removing points off the board that are sort of freebies there. And this is more than to rake McDonald over the coals on the decision in this game. It's more about, as you try to learn as a coach on what you want to do and what you not want to do, this should be one of the spots where you start to learn the lesson a little bit here. Where you go, okay, this has bit me in the butt a couple of times trying to lean on this offense. In a different year, an offense that's more consistent, an offense that's more capable of scoring down by the red zone, an offense that hasn't shown time and time again that the red zone is kind of sometimes their worst place on the field, from turnovers to lack of performance and what you're able to get done down there. And you got to take that into account as a coach and factor that in that decision. It can't just be the analytics side that weighs in there over the top. It's got to be this angle of reading what's going on in that particular game on top of what the analytics tell you. Because another short kick here by Myers. Another very good return out to the 38-yard line. Why do we not just kick it through the back of the end zone? Maybe it's just the winds or something. You can't get it back there. I don't know why we're still kicking to them. First down and 10. Rodgers is going to go under center here with the 2 tight end look. Jets haven't featured a lot of this in this game. Play action pass. He's going to try to fire this deep. And he's going to complete it. We do have a penalty flag there. It looked to me like Devontae Adams threw down Devin Witherspoon to the ground and then made the catch. I look like offensive PI to me, but as we've seen this second half, the officials have slanted and twisted in a different direction, and it's not to get offensive pass interference. This is going to go against us, no doubt. Did they get it? There we go. They got it right. Jeez, I think they called it initially PI, and that's why you saw Witherspoon so pissed off. The initial ref called PI on Witherspoon, and the secondary refs came in and corrected him because it was blatant. Yeah, he's pushing him down, and then he catches the ball. Get out of here. You can't do that as a receiver. What happened was he got the route cut off. Witherspoon cut off the 9 route to where he had no pathway to get up on the 9. So Witherspoon pushes him over to make the catch. And the head coach is mad about it, but I don't care. That's the right call. You can't call. That's an OPI all day long. 1st and 20 now. Empty look here for Rodgers. Dropping back to throw. Ooh. Ball's tipped up in the air. Julian Love makes a nice play in coverage. Ball again tipped up in the air there on him. Make that play in coverage, and almost another pick there. Woolen was right there close. Props to the officials there getting that call right. Let's give them a hard time, but props to them. They got that one right. That's a big call there in that game. Big call there in that moment. 2nd down and 20. 12:29 to go in this football game. Jets are on the 28-yard line in their own territory. 3 wide receiver look. 3 wide to the far side of the field for Rodgers. We've got a play clock is wound down. Where's the flag? Ernest Jones over there doing dances, trying to get the officials to realize that it's gone to triple zero there on the play clock. Jets took a long time to get themselves set up. Seahawks defense getting hyped out there. Second down and 25. Again, empty look here for Rodgers and company. Play clock again winding down. They're going to go with the 9 route up top here. And not able to complete that one. Instead of going to Devontae Adams or Wilson there, they went for Malachi Corley on that play. Just trying to attack Josh Jobe. They feel like they can get over on him out of that press. You like that a lot better with Jobe and Malachi Corley than you do on Devontae Adams or Wilson. Third down, 25 yards to go. Pressure on Rodgers. He's going to loop this out of the backfield. Man's cut down by Jobe, out in space. Nice job. They will be short. Rodgers, John with the defenders a little bit there after the play. Gosh, great job defense today. 7 straight defensive possessions where they're not allowing the Jets anything. Okay, D. Williams. There's the punt. The short punt. This will take a nice Seahawks bounce, and they're going to get this at about the 30-yard line. Let's see what the offense can do. 11:34 to go in this football game, and the offense being given every chance in the book by the defense on this game to come out here and take this thing. Good Flop 2. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Good Flop 2. Appreciate you for doing that. Geno and shotgun to start things off here. Condensed splits here for the 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. We're going to go with a delayed draw to Charbonnet. Charbonnet is going to push forward for a gain of 2. Credit to Grubb today, and the thing I do like about the offense is that he is maintaining balance. You've got 17 rushing attempts to 28 passing attempts, 18 rushing attempts to 28 passing attempts in this game. Really like what we're seeing from him balance-wise. Red zone play calling is a different matter. All right, 2nd down and 8. 3 wide receivers to the far side of the football field. Geno in shotgun. He's dropping back to throw. He's going to be sacked. I think that's McDonald for his 2nd sack of the game. Abraham Lucas just got beat there. McDonald's a former 1st-round pick out of Iowa State. Kid's very, very, very twitchy. Great bend, great get off. You're seeing both Charles Cross and Lucas have their share of issues with him. He can get it done out there, and Geno with this 3rd sack on him in this game. 8 hurries. 3rd and 15. Geno coming down to Noah Fant. Noah Fant will be sprung down to the ground there, and that'll be 4th down now. The Seahawks are going to have to punt. Jeffrey, the Real Cheese. Thank you for the $5 donation, Real Cheese. Are we going to try to drop out here with Dixon, or are they going to go for this? Dixon being injured might affect this just a little bit. Seahawks are going to go for this. Dixon's injured. They don't trust their punting game, I guess. Okay. We got a flag on the play. 12 men on the field for the Jets. Well, that could be a big call here because it's 4th and 1 versus 4th and 6 here. It looks a little bit different. Jets hit with 12 men on the field. They almost got hit earlier in this game. Carter goes down. He's injured on the field now. Boy, this is just a wild game. Wild game. What happened to Dixon? His ball's too heavy? Is he carrying the special teams that hard? I guess, man, his back finally hurts from carrying him on their shoulders for so long. He got the back spasms. I suppose. Looks like he's got something going on there, though, lower back. It's a cold day. You got that long flight out to New York. Your back can kind of lock up on you maybe just a little bit. One nice thing about this injury is that this does give the Hawks a little bit of time to really figure out if they want to go for this or not, or how confident you have going to Myers. You don't have your punter. Doesn't feel like they're confident in him being able to get the punts off. So it's on sort of Jason Myers to make this happen. And you get to a 4th and 1, you probably just go, we're just gonna try it, even if it's deep in our own territory like it is. And boy, ideally in this game, you'd sure like to just try to punt this one if you could and trust your defense with the 8 straight possessions. They haven't allowed a Jets score. You'd love to be able to just go back and still trust on that and lean on that. But I get it. You don't want to, Myers, you don't feel comfortable back there with him having to try to field that. Jeffrey Thistle, thank you for the $5 donation. It says, baseball math nerds desperately want to ruin football with analytics. It just doesn't work. There are too many factors. Chargers coach got fired for it. 4th and 1 here. Geno under center. Seahawks are going to go for it here. Geno dropping back to throw. He's going to let this go. DK Metcalf driven back down to the ground once again by a defender. He's picking himself up with the ball being thrown. Looks like we might have PI on DK again. That seems to be the Jets' approach here to DK is let's just PI him, and they can't call every time, right? Big play in this game. Quantez Stiggers out there in coverage on DK, and once the throw's coming his way and he's been knocked down, that's probably a good example. Something's gone wrong there. Official quickly calling that play. Jets are very physical in their secondary and coverage by nature. So they're going to always play kind of on the line with this stuff by just how they go about it. 9:13 to go in this football game. 21-19 Jets. Seahawks on the Jets side of the field at the 41-yard line. We got a reverse fly thing up here to JSN. Kind of a reverse sort of situation look there. He'll get himself about 4 or 5 yards, like the creativity from Grubb. And Jeffrey Thistle, I agree with you on analytics are trying to factor into the game of the sport. And it's one of those things where it's got to be, to me, okay, they factor in, but by a little bit of a measure, not by they control things like you say, like you're saying, like it's taken over in baseball. It's just not as opened up to be able to take it over in football. And right now we've got Sauce Gardner is over on the bench. I haven't seen if DJ Reed's back out there, but this Jets secondary is, Reed's back out there. Gardner is on the bench. Boy. Noah Fant completely lost his block on Hassan Reddick there off the jump. Goodness. Just completely lost this block there. Noah's had kind of a rough game. Just a little bit of a rough game. 3rd down and 5 for the Seahawks. Might just very well be 2 down territory. You're on the out stretches right now of field goal range here. You could try it, but it'd be a long one for Myers. 3rd down and 5. Geno in shotgun. Dropping back. Get rid of it, Geno. Finds DK Metcalf. Metcalf is going to be cut down just short of the 1st down marker. He was trying to dive for it, but a bit short, and Mike McDonald is going to be left with a very interesting decision. That's a much more makeable kick from where DK caught it. Nice little just drag route to DK. Boy, if DK probably just kept running instead of stop, I think he gets the first, but he thought he could cut back around that guy. Almost able to get around to the other side, just not quite. 4th down and 1, and the Seahawks are going to go for this. Yeah, no chance. No chance. There's a flag on the play. That play had no opportunity. Boy, our short yardage run game is not happening. Long time here to figure out what's going on with the flag. Oh, we're going to get the old horse collar on Charbonnet from Solomon Thomas. Okay. Oof. Okay. I'll take it. Wow, that's a huge penalty in this football game. Wow. Wow. That is a huge, huge play in this football game. 7:01 to go here. Geno and pistol look. 2 wide receivers. Tight end goes in motion. Pitch play out wide here. Walker, nowhere to go. He's losing yards every single time at this point. You're going to have to just bail off the run here, Grubby. You're losing 5-6 yards of play now. Boy, just nobody getting their blocks on the outside. Nobody. I think 3 guys missed their blocks on that one. Just cannot run block at all. 2nd down and 17. Geno, shotgun look here. Jets showing a pressure. They've dropped out of it every time pretty much, but once or twice. They're bringing it this time. Seahawks have it picked up. Out to Noah Fant. Noah Fant with a nice completion down the field. Make this a 3rd down and makeable from 2nd and 17. Good job by Geno getting the ball out of his hands, maybe feeling the blitz there. So sometimes we've had moments this year where we've kind of held on to the ball a little too long in those moments where you got to feel that blitz and you got to feel that pressure. You got to get that ball out and then get a completion, get this up to a 3rd and makeable. 3rd down and 6. 5:57 to go in this football game. Please do hit that like button, folks, if you could. We have well over 1,000 people in the chat. I would really appreciate it. Geno and shotgun. Jets again, double-A gap mug pressure. They've dropped out of this, but they brought the blitz on the last play. Geno sensing a feel of something from the Jets here on what he's sensing. They do drop out of it. Geno drops back to throw. Geno. They're going to call it a fumble. We have a flag on the play. We got a fumble on the play, a return. Looked like Geno was trying to throw it and pull it back. I think the officials were letting it play out, and they're going to let the review booth decide this and determine this one way or the other. Or the officials thought it was a pure fumble. Geno saying, I threw it forward. This game has been one of the wilder games to watch I've had in recent memory, man. This is a wild, wild game. Looks like Geno threw that forward to me. I don't know how you call that a fumble. That's got to be throwing it forward. His arm's going forward. It's not a fumble if he's throwing it forward there. We got a flag on the play, neutral infraction anyway by Will McDonald, so it's all irrelevant. That took him an hour and a half to flash that up on the screen. Wow, couple big penalties on this drive from the Jets that have, I mean, you talk about aiding out the Seahawks here. I mean, another neutral zone infraction. They've had a couple of those in this game helping the Seahawks team out. That brings it to now a 3rd and 1. God, this is crazy. Handoff inside to Charbonnet. Charbonnet up the middle. Charbonnet gets home for a touchdown. Let's go, Zach. Zach Charbonnet picking his way through traffic right up through the A gap. We got maybe a flag on the play here. After, I think it's post. I think there's a little bit of taunting going on potentially there after the play. But a touchdown from Zach Charbonnet. Let's go. Right over Sa'ato Lamea. Lamea getting some push there post-snap. Not a lot. Just got his guy drove in enough out of the hole there. Just enough. That's all you needed. Touchdown, Seahawks. Let's go. Oh, let's see what the freaking flag is. What is the flag on? Oh, okay. That's on the Jets then. The Jets did some stuff. Yeah, the Jets pushed A.J. Barner. Mills. Jets have been very chippy this half. I've noticed a lot of just, for being a game of an AFC against NFC team, there's a lot of just trash talking and back and forth in this game. Jets are definitely making some mistakes here. That drive was aided out by some of those penalties and mistakes. All right. Myers out for the extra point. Hold is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Seahawks will take a 26-21 lead with 5:31 to go in this football game. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Defense has played some great football today. Let's see if they can keep it going. Mike Biggie, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Mike, my mic's going in and out. How's my mic right now? Is it bad or is it good? Give me a mic check in the mic if we can. I will try to fix it if there's a problem here. Mic okay? Can I get a mic okay? Mic bad? Hopefully it's okay now. Brian Myers, thank you for that $2 donation. Let me know on the mic cutting out. Sorry about that, folks. Sometimes some stuff can happen with it. Sounds like it's good. Mic is cutting out. Mic check. So I've got people saying mic is fine, and I got people saying mic cutting out. Try to do a refresh if you can. It may be just we're having a lot of people in the chat, and it's kind of setting up things. So try a refresh. I'm cutting out occasionally. All right, let's try a couple things here to see if I can fix this. Mic is great. Mic is good. All right, let's try to see if this will fix it a little bit there. Mic is good. Mic is fine. So for some people, it's cutting out. For some people, the mic is good. Hasn't cut once for me. So it could be that if it's sounding good for some people, it could be just the connection's a little bit weird right now on that. They're saying the mic is good. So yeah, I got a little bit back and forth then, but it sounds like the mic's good okay overall. So thank you for on that. Woo, it's getting intense here. Even the cat's getting intense here. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up my donos here. Thank you, Brian, for letting me know that. Mike Biggie, thank you for subscribing to the channel again. Appreciate you for that. The Real Cheese, thank you for the $5 donation. Says whoever Venmo'd the refs really carrying this offense, as well as the Jets defense. Definitely got some benefits of calls there. I mean, the horse collar is legit, and that he's grabbing the back. Now, did he let go of it before the tackle, which I've been told is kind of, that's where they will not call it all the time. That's probably where a Jets fan would say, hey, he let go of the back of the jersey when he was doing the pull down move. So we definitely benefited from some calls there. Definitely got some stuff. Got the PI on DK and whatnot. There has been some sloppiness there in the PI. Well, with DK, they had one that didn't go called that they got away with early on in the game, early on in this half. All right, the kick is going to be another short one. This one will be taken down to the 28-yard line. But thank you, Real Cheese. I appreciate you for the $5 donation. Mike is clipping. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on with the mic right now. Could be something I can't. I'm only going to be able to do so much to fix it right now. So hang on with me, folks. If it is bad on your end, try to refresh, because some people are saying, I'm getting 3/4 of my chat saying Mike's great. Other parts are saying it's a little bit dicey, but maybe just try a refresh if you're having any issues. Diamond Reaper, thank you for subscribing. RH, Zach Mays, I appreciate you guys for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for that. We've got the Jets and shotgun now here with Aaron Rodgers. We're going to have a pitch play outside wide here. We'll be taken down after a gain of about 4 or 5 yards. Aline, thank you for subscribing to the channel as well. I appreciate you guys doing that. Thank you so much for subbing on up to the channel today. We're trying to get over 20,000 subscribers. You can help us get there today, folks. We got over 1,200 people in the chat today. Please hit that like button, sub on up if you haven't already. Random McDaniel with the $2 donation says, let's go get this win. Let's go get this mother effing win and go home. I like her, Randall. Let's get this dub. Come on. 2nd and 5. 4:50 to go in this football game. Rodgers again back in shotgun from the 32-yard line in the Jets' own territory. Seahawks bringing a blitz. Gets picked up. Rodgers going to float this out to Wilson. Wilson with the catch and a nice little run there up to the 45-yard line. Alan White, thank you for the 79-cent donation. I appreciate that support, Alan. Thank you so much. Celebrating your first super chat here on the stream. Appreciate you for that. So 1st and 10 for the Jets. 4:36 to go. Rodgers back under center now. Play action pass. Dropping back to throw. He's going to come out wide here to Breece Hall. Hall falling down, not able to reel it in. 2nd and 10. Tough little throw there. Tough catch, sorry. 2nd down and 10. Rodgers back in shotgun, 3 wide. Almost looked like a false start there by the Jets. Yeah, we got a flag on the play. I think the Jets started a little bit early there on that play. That is on them. Jaron Reed's indicating as well. Yeah, their guy started like 2 or 3 steps moving before the ball was snapped. Thank you for the mic updates, you guys. I appreciate that. Sorry for the bounce. I think it's just that YouTube was struggling with something there for a second. So that will be a 5-yard play taken back there from the run, as a couple guys in that Jets offense looked like they were moving a little bit early there. Second and 15. 12th penalty for 83 yards on the day from the Jets. 5 penalties, 50 yards for the Seahawks. 4-man front from the Hawks. They've lived kind of down in this territory. They haven't blitzed Rodgers a lot today, mainly staying back in coverage against him. Pressure's coming down here. Rodgers trying to get away. Big Cat is down, and Big Cat gets it for the sack. Nice job, Big Cat. Rodgers was spinning around back there. And he's been escaping better today than I've seen throughout this year. I think that leg's feeling a little bit better, and he looked like he was going to get away again here. Boye Mafe flushes him up into the pocket, and then Leonard Williams is there to clean things up. Nice job by Leonard Williams. Good job by Mafe for some initial pressure there. And the Seahawks have the Jets in third and very, very long now. 3rd and 26 on this play. Rodgers in shotgun. 3-man defensive line front from the Seahawks here as Rodgers is going to roll out. Big Cat trying to get on top of him, coming back underneath, wide open in space here. Come on, guys. Holy hell, did they give him the first down? And no, he will be short, but you'd imagine that the Jets are just going to go for this one. I mean, God, you gave him 20 yards on the play on the backside to their back. Nobody picked him up. Holy moly. Oh, jeez. Oh. And Julian Love yelling at Tariq Woolen after the play for not getting the guy pushed out of bounds there. 4th and 2. 3:31 to go in this football game. Jets onto the Seahawks side of the field at the 46-yard line. Or sorry, I think, 47-yard line. Rodgers back in shotgun. He's looking to throw. Comes back underneath there. Makes the catch on Tariq Woolen. Devontae Adams with the catch. It's going to go to Devontae when he needs a catch. That's what he did there. Woolen in press coverage there. First down for the Jets. Megan with a $100 donation. Thank you, Megan. Woo, let's go, Megan. Happy birthday to you. Appreciate you so much. It says birthday W incoming. Let's go. I hope you're right, Megan. Come on. Thank you for the $100 donation. 1st and 10 here. Rodgers back in shotgun. He's going to throw this out wide here. Tackled in space by Kobe Bryant for a short game to Wilson. The clock is going to continue to run. Megan, you are awesome. I appreciate that $100 donation. You dropped $100 on the round table too this week. You're amazing. Happy birthday. Hopefully it's a great birthday, and hopefully your Seahawks can reward you today with a birthday win. Second and 5. Handoff inside here to the back. That back will be corralled. Ajos, thank you for the $2 donation. Says on the iPhone, the audio cuts out, but iPad is fine. All right, so it seems like it may be an issue that's just going on with the iPhones right now, maybe. So sorry about that if that's the case. I'll try to take a look at it once I'm offline if there is something going on with it. As it does seem like it's causing issues for some folks here. All right, 2nd and 2. Dropping back to throw is Rodgers again, coming back underneath and completed there on Josh Jobe. First down. You guys got kicked? Yeah, it seems like we got a lot of people that just got booted out for some reason. I don't know what just happened, but YouTube's being weird right now, folks. So I'm sorry if it booted you guys out, but something's going on with the YouTube right now. It's not, I don't think, on my end. I think YouTube's going through some stuff. Yeah, it's not, I don't think it's with me. That's going to take us down to the 2-minute warning, but I don't think it's with me right now. There's something going on with the YouTube app. I don't think it's me. It sounds like on the iPhone in general, the iPhone app, maybe with like through the app itself on YouTube, is having some issues. So if you're watching from a phone, it's probably, it's probably just need to go to a different potential deal if you can use a different method. It's buffering and having some issues. Yeah, I'm not sure. Again, I can't do much on it right now. If I think it's working, everything from my end. One second, folks. I'll be right back. The Real Cheese, thank you for the $5 donation, says on Android and stream buffering and it closed earlier, thought the stream ended. Yeah, something's going weird with the buffering issues on the stream right now. So I don't know what's happening, folks, on YouTube's end, but they're having some kind of issues going on here with the game today. It's just a little weird. Stream hijacked by the Niner fan. Maybe somebody on YouTube's messing with me a little bit. But yeah, it's definitely a YouTube problem going on right now. It's not for my connection or anything like that. All my internet's good here. We're flowing fine on my end. But it's gonna. You guys might have to go through a little bit here as we finish up on this game. And as a note, I will be going right directly over to the Bleacher Report as soon as this game does finish up for a Bleacher Report breakdown of this game. Megan, thank you again for that $10 donation. AA Joss, thanks you for letting me know on that issues you're having. Again, if iPhone sounds like it's the main issue here. Norbin Rodrigo, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Real Cheese, again, thank you for all your donations today as well. So we got the final 2 minutes at play here. Rodgers and company in 4-down territory from where they're standing. No doubt about this. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Can the Hawks stand up? Can the defense keep this performance going? Late throw there by Aaron Rodgers. Incomplete. Pressure was bearing down on him on the play. All right. 2nd and 10. Rodgers shotgun. Seahawks bringing a blitz. Come underneath here. Great play by Julian Love. He flew up from his safety position there to make the tackle. 3rd down. Clock continues to roll at 1:45. Third down and 10. Again, 2-down territory for Rodgers. Probably going to try to get a little bit of yards here to make it a makeable and 4.